And hey.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that every time?
Because it's more fun that way. It catches you off guard. TV's
No.
all like, oh,
Yeah.
we're going live in 10, 9, 8. We don't do that here. The way we do this is bam. We're in entertainment. Something may have happened. Jesse may have been like, and that's why I hate that game so much. And everyone's going to be like, oh
Yeah.
my God. Jesse hates
true.
that game.
Oh my God, he hates it so much. Scandal. Scandal. Wow.
Wow. As you can see, TV's still here with us. If you look on the live stream,
Now I gotta go look and see.
I
what
know,
it is.
yeah.
What'd you do?
I went on to DeviantArt and found an amazing digital art painting of Total Biscuit.
Perfect.
And
Oh yeah, there he is.
there he is. He's with us. He's just, he's froze in time. He's just stuck in time. He's a Time Lord.
No, everybody, there's no intro. Get over it.
Yeah, there's
There-
no,
It'll happen again next week.
we
This
don't
is a
have.
special version.
This
If you
is-
miss it, if you just if it hurts, you can go watch the VODs that have it.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Either way, how's it going, everyone?
I know.
It is so great to see you all in this post-PAX edition. It's good. TB wasn't there. He doesn't know what the hell happened. We
he
do.
doesn't know.
Dodge and I do. I don't know why Crendor's here. Dodge and I could have just done this ourselves, but
Yeah.
that's fine.
Let's
That's fine.
let's talk about Pooks.
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 What is it?
Pooks. Pooks.
Oh.
Pooks. I hope that's not a bad word for something somewhere. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Pooks.
Pooks. Sounds racist. Pooks
Urban
sounds
Dictionary,
racist.
Pooks. Nickname given to a friend or lover. Ah, like Pookie.
Oh, like
Hey,
that.
I'm
Hey, Pooks.
glad we managed to get there with that. Like
Me too.
Pookie.
Good job, guys. We did it. Now we know.
Hold on.
Urban
Sounds racist.
Dictionary,
Also, you
Pooks.
miss. What did
Nickname
Dodger say
given-
today? What'd you say before we started this about sandwiches? What'd you say? Sandos.
Oh, like
Hey,
that.
Oh yeah, I called them Santos.
I've never thought about hitting a woman, but I felt in that moment. She's like, man, they got some great sandos. I was like, nope. No.
Sandos is so fun to say. You're like, yeah, I'll take a
Sandos.
roast beef Sando.
Oh yeah, Sandos.
I
We were
love the
talking
word
about that
Sando.
earlier. The Sandos.
Yes, yes,
great
that's
Yes,
right.
the
Sandos.
word. Yes,
That's right, buddy.
What? What?
Nothing, Crendor.
Sandos.
Sandos.
Yeah, yeah.
Either
People
way.
in chat are wondering if I combed my beard. I'm gonna give that a big negatory, good buddy. This is here's what I've done today. I woke up, jumped in the shower, went to Ralph's Friendly Markets and got a sandwich for lunch,
Ralph's Friendly
then-
Market.
and then ate it, and then tried to finish this delicious Kickstart sponsored by Mountain Dew Energy Drink. Mwah. And that's literally it. That's all
I
I've done
approve of all
today.
shameless advertising on this podcast.
Thank you, buddy.
You're
So
welcome.
let's talk PAX because
Okay.
Yeah.
we could say, "What'd you play this week?" Answer would be tons of games. Too many. I have a list of games here. So many damn games, guys. Tons of them.
Can I ask you a question, Jesse?
Sure, shoot.
Did you go in the virtual reality hamster ball?
Did
No.
The big white ball that was like at the back of PAX? Oh, you should have.
No, I was busy avoiding Markiplier because he kept trying to challenge me to go fight him in a cage, and I was like, no.
You got
No.
challenged to fight
There was cage
Markiplier in
fighting
a
at
cage
PAX?
match?
Here's the thing. I don't want to ruin that pretty face of his.
I understand.
That's all. I don't want to hurt him. The internet would never forgive me. So I don't want to
He
break
doesn't
him.
need the face. He just needs that voice, right?
Nope.
As long as he still has that
I'd
voice.
punch his larynx until
Oh,
he
right
couldn't-
here.
until he-
Crush it.
just crush it with my foot, with my massive
foot.
man heel.
Right.
Oh,
That's
your
right.
foot.
I'm threatening to murder another YouTuber. That's right. You heard
That's
correctly.
the Jesse Cox way.
Heard it here.
No, I was trying to write this list down. I don't think I got to it. There was the mega booth, the indie mega booth, but then there was
Yep.
the indie mini booth, and at the mini booth there was a game that was for the Oculus Rift, and they tweeted about me playing it, and then there's a picture of me. I feel like such a tool douche burger because I can't remember the name of the game right now, and It basically is you put on the Oculus Rift, and you are a hacker hacking a system. It reminds you of in the 90s when people thought that's what hacking looked like. It's great. Yeah, and so like it's one of those games where instead of just moving the joystick and the screen moves, you actually have to move and point with your face, and then you hack systems. And it was so much fun. And I wish I could remember the name of it. And I was gonna write it down, but Darknet. Thank you, Fate Hack Zero.
Darknet.
The hacker got on it.
Darknet.
The hacker got on it. It was great. I had a lot of fun playing that, and that's the only time I actually had like a virtual reality thing going on. The rest of the time it was just nonsense, silly gaming nonsense. But I loved it.
Oh man. Okay, so the hamster ball was actually brought there by a university who were like, "We do game stuff. You should get in our balls."
They sound pretty weird.
We
Yeah,
do
they
game
had-
stuff. You should get in our balls.
They had like a big plastic ball that you could see from pretty much anywhere in the con, and I was like, "What's that?" So we went over to look at it, and it was literally like you get inside of this ball, and there's a big pole that you can hold on to, and you put on an Oculus Rift, and then you walk around like a forest in this ball. It's basically like an alternative to the VR treadmill,
Cool.
but
All right.
you're inside of a ball, like walking around. A little hard to control, but very fun. And that was also the first time I've ever put on an Oculus Rift. So they don't make you stand in line, which I really appreciate. You just had to like sign up for it, and then they would text you when they were ready for you, which I really appreciated. So came back and I was like, I've never put on an Oculus before. Is that going to be a problem? And the guy goes, "Do you get car sick?" And I was like, "No, I don't get car sick." And he was like, "You're probably fine." I was like, "Okay." So, but yeah, it was
So what
fun.
you're saying is
They
they
gave you like a
made
full
you-
3 minutes, like a solid 3 minutes in there with little sparklies
Nice.
all over the floor that you had to try and get. But again, you're in a big ball. So like even when you walk forward, sometimes the ball just turns in another direction. It was very strange, but fun.
So what you're
Worth
saying
it.
is they made you a hamster.
You're a hamster in there, yeah. Getting lots
Do we have
of
footage of
exercise.
this? Do we have a video of you as woman
No,
hamster?
because the
Or
only
hamster woman?
all that you wouldn't be able to tell that it's me. It would have just been footage of the ball, because the ball itself is like white, so you can't really see anything. I could have handed my phone to Neil and been like, "Neil, record me in there," and you wouldn't have really seen
I
much.
wouldn't trust Neil anyway.
Yeah, true.
No.
Also true. But I tried to run in there as well, and they started going a little fast. Hey, you're going a little fast in there. So, just FYI, apparently they haven't tested out running too many times with the hamster ball.
Okay.
So that was probably the weirdest thing I did. Do you have a weirdest thing that you did, Jesse?
I
wait,
have a list
yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, I
little
would say that's
list
the
of
weirdest
stuff.
thing that I did on the floor.
Hold on, is my mic?
Whoa!
Hold on.
Whoa,
Everybody-
Dodger!
Everybody quiet. Everybody can think about this while I talk. I want to hear people like, is your mic crackling? It may be just TB syndrome, since I have the same mic as him, and his mic always starts off being
Wait,
like.
did you
I haven't heard you crack at all.
Everybody
My
quiet.
microphone just because TB had it.
Everybody can. Oh wait, no,
Look.
it's fine now. It just cracks at the
You'll
beginning.
never be TB. You'll never
I
be
don't
TB.
want to be TB. That's way too much fame for me. I want a nice medium where I can make half the money YouTube gods make. I want half the money of God.
Of God?
Half
Look,
the money, because TB
I don't wanna
has
spoil
more
it for you.
money. TB has more money than God, so I want half that. That's all I want. I can live off that.
You dumb. Let's see. Things that I really, really, really liked. I have a ridiculous amount of stuff listed here. Let's go through. Let's go through it. I was go down through it, and maybe we'll come to something that I was like, that's something I remember loving.
Okay.
So when I first got there, when I first got to the con, I got some amazing pictures because press, like you had an hour before people actually go in. So you can just chill out on the floor by yourself with a bunch of developers or whatever. The first thing I did was go to the 2K booth and try to secure as much free swag as possible. They told me, and I quote, "You have to pre-order everything in order to get a shirt."
It's like
So if you want-
GameStop.
So if you wanted a mediocre at best shirt from Borderlands that was just like, hey, I'm shooting myself in space, right? Or you wanted an Evolve lanyard and Evolve shirt, you had to spend $60, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, I almost stood in line for Evolve, and then I was like, not worth it. I'll watch the video and I'll look at the big Evolve monster that they've got there.
And I got pictures with the Evolve monster of me going like, no! And then I got pictures of me with Handsome Jack who had like his fingers pointed to my head. Whenever I get a card, see, I have this great camera now, but I also don't have a card reader for the camera, so I had to go buy one. I was like, I'll just plug it into my computer. That should work, right?
Yeah.
Nope. So I have to wait 2 days for it to get here. Anyway, so I stood in line for Evolve and went in with the early media people. So I guess this is this guy's like first big speech of the day. And so he's sitting there like, oh yes, this is Evolve and these are all things we do. And they showed you all the different classes and how basically it's a 4v1 game. So it's, you have an assault guy and a medic and a trapper, and basically everyone has to work together as a team to take down the monster. And then the monster can evolve throughout the match. And once you get to level 3, once you evolve to level 3, you basically become an unstoppable killing machine. And so it was very cool looking. The problem is what they showed us was all tech stuff. So it's like, this is how the game plays.
Yeah.
And this is what you do. And it wasn't a lot of, these are the different modes and these are the different things you get. And so when you actually played it, you played one round and there was 4 of you against the monster. The problem was I automatically felt like when I felt with Titanfall, which was great concept, very like niche sort of fun concept, but it's entirely like just based on this. So the minute this 4v1 thing becomes unfun, it's a dead game, right? Like,
You think so?
I wanted to see what kind of modes they had. I wanted to see what kind of additional maps they had or different things they had. I don't know. It makes me, if they can have a bunch of other things added in there, it'll be great. I think it'll be a fun game. But, I don't know what else they have, because all we saw was the core gameplay, which was 4 friends take on a 5th friend who murders them.
Yeah, I think that it helps that they didn't go the Left 4 Dead route and just be like, here are 4 generic people who can pick up guns and shoot stuff, and then the one guy who's a monster. Like, you have classes.
Yeah. It did remind me of Left 4 Dead, but like they took the niche parts of Left 4 Dead, which is like you fight a monster, and then said you become one of your friends is the monster, and he gets more and more powerful, and then the other 4 of you have to kill him.
It sounds like that's been done before, though.
It has, but this is entirely based off that premise. Even on StarCraft, and StarCraft had mods, multiplayer mods, where you would play that, and they were, it was done with little StarCraft characters. It was the exact same concept. They just took that concept and said, we're gonna make a full game around it,
We're gonna make an actual game. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I'm a little worried that long term that isn't really like, it's fun, but it reminds me of Luigi's Mansion and the free Wii U stuff where one of you is the ghost and then the other 4 of you are the Mario team trying to catch him.
Yeah.
It's really fun for a good hour.
I remember playing that game.
Right? It's fun for an hour, but after that it's like, all right, well that was cute, and then you move on. And I have a feeling that unless they add much more stuff to it, it's gonna have that sort of same appeal. Like eventually it's just gonna be like, whatever.
I think a game like that could be fun though. Like it could have a lot of depth to it, like, and make it almost like they have a bunch of abilities or like different ways you can kill each other, or like different ways you can like hide maybe, or like
what I would love is like lots of different evolutions.
Yeah,
like, depending on what's happened, if you evolved in a different way, like that would be sick. I would love that. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
And there's a lot of problems. I think like I could imagine maybe one of the evolutions is you can fly. Maybe you can like get wings or something. But the problem is one of the abilities is you put a dome down and the dome traps him in that dome, so you have to engage in a fight. So the monster can't keep running. And if you have wings, right, that negates 90% of that dome's usage. Like sure you can put the dome down and trap them, but if the guy's flying above you, then the dome's pointless. Right? So I wonder if that's something that they've included or think about included. I don't know. I have no clue.
Well, what if they like made a game where it was like you're a boss and like you fight like people trying to like a raid almost or like a dungeon, but you're
Well, that's
the
what
boss.
this is. I mean, that's what this
So
is.
it's essentially
One player is the boss. One player is the boss monster, and everything is boss. It's always a boss fight. And so the boss keeps leveling up and tries to run and do things. And then, you are a team. You're a healer and a tank and a guy who like is a support
Ranged
character.
and-
And then you have like you're an assault character. And so, I mean, it's an interesting concept, and it was really fun. It played really well, but I don't know. I just wish I knew more about long term
Yeah.
what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And then the other 2K game was Borderlands, which, I think that
the
game is
prequel sequel. The pre-sequel.
it's entirely relying on the characters that they created for it. It's just another Borderlands, but the fact that they have, now you can play as all those crazy characters you couldn't play as before.
Woo!
I think it'll be fun. Like Claptrap as an actual playable character should be really
Yeah,
cute, if not
I'm
very
excited
annoying.
for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. That's like the one thing where I was like, that would be fun.
I just
Fun
never
and
really
silly.
liked Borderlands. Like, I don't know.
I enjoy Borderlands a lot, but I can see it getting exhausted quickly,
Right.
Yeah.
It's like now they've got the pre-sequel coming out. They've got the Telltale one coming out.
At PAX,
Uh-huh.
I know that they had Blizzard stuff.
I was about to get into that. Yes.
There's actually a lot of Blizzard stuff.
So the first
And
thing
lots of
then,
pins and things. That's all I know. I didn't even go in there.
Yeah.
then after I went to those two games at 9:30 something, they had a press conference. Maybe 10:30. They had a press conference for Blizzard that I managed to spoil on Twitter. I was so happy. I was so proud of that moment. Because they had like, guys, there's adventure mode coming to Hearthstone. Oh! Yeah, they had Heroes of the Storm to play, which if you watch Crendor and I, you know that we play that too damn much. So
Indeed.
that wasn't anything new. They had Warlords beta, or I guess early, whatever it would be. Yeah, but I always feel bad for them trying to show off.
It's like the same
Warcraft?
thing as BlizzCon.
BlizzCon,
You
yeah,
just run around a zone for 5 minutes.
And you can't really show off a game that's existed that long. Have people be like, "Oh yeah, it looks totally new." The one thing that did look great was all the new character models, which were very cool.
Yeah.
And then
Character models have been looking sick. I've been seeing
Yeah,
those as they come
do.
out.
It's like they made them modern, but it's still got that Warcrafty feel. And there's some people
yeah.
like, they should have went better. It's like, it's pretty good. Like, they're pretty good models.
I think if
And,
they had gone any further, like in the musculature and everything, I think it wouldn't have looked as Warcrafty anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's good the gap that they went into.
My favorite
Yeah.
part is they took the furries into account and made all of their furry popular characters, like the Draenei and them, like a little too sexy for someone with hooves. But whatever. I'm not calling you guys out, but there's a lot of you out there who have a disturbing fascination with hooved, horned women, and I'm just saying,
Dem hooves.
it's
Look,
Them
satyrs
hooves.
were the first. Satyrs
Them
were the
hooves.
first.
yeah, them hooves. And then Heroes of the Storm, or not Heroes, but Hearthstone has adventure mode coming this summer.
Yeah.
So the first one is Naxxramas, and basically you card battle through 4 wings and unlock new cards, and all of them have death rattle.
There's
which
like
means
30
that
new
when they-
cards.
Yeah, and almost all of them have death rattle. So when that person dies, you just get skeletons on the board. Like, here, enjoy.
Yeah.
Or like other guys die, or it's pretty great.
Well, that's like
So-
Magic in a way, because I know from playing Magic online for like a year, I learned that like they come out with the expansions, and it's usually like a specific like set, like all these cards have this, and so
Yeah.
it's like that same thing. But it's cool because then you add all those into the game, and it like creates this whole new strategy. You can be like, oh, I can make a Death Rattle deck, or like I can implement this into my current deck because it'll help
Right.
me. So that's what makes it more fun, is that it adds more depth into the current game as well.
When are we getting the iPad version? I know Canada has it. Canada
Yeah.
and
I was
Australia.
about to say, isn't it? I thought it was released. I guess I'm wrong. I don't know.
Is it out now?
It's out for Canada and like Australia. They still
Really?
haven't put it out for
That's,
America and like Europe.
That's because we complain no matter what.
America.
The
It is.
Canadians
True.
very polite. The Australians, they don't really know how to use comments
And we
things like that.
we always get everything else before them, and now this one time
know.
we're like, oh my god, can you
Yeah,
believe it?
We were talking about Hearthstone a couple of days ago, and I realized that's when I feel my American privilege the most, is when other people get games before us. There's like this initial reaction of, but we're America.
Did they forget about
What
that?
do you mean we didn't get it first? And then I immediately feel like an asshole.
No. We have that right, because even in England, they got the movie Captain America before we got the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make any damn sense.
What assholes?
Yeah, all my British friends on the Twitters being like, Captain America's so good. And I was like, shut up.
Although,
I don't want to
admittedly,
hear it.
very good movie, so it was worth the wait.
Yeah, it was very good. You all should go see it.
Speaking of
Really?
MMOs, I got to play
should see it.
WildStar, and since the last time I played it, it has improved so damn much. I was originally very turned off by the idea, because when I played it last PAX, it felt very wowy.
Yeah,
And
that's when I played it last.
And this time, I went in and I actually, with the head developer and like the guy who ran the damn company, we sat down and played through it. And I was like, hold the phone. This plays much better now. It is actually much faster. It's much more about movement. It almost feels like next level Guild Wars 2. And
Oh.
all the raid bosses are movement based. And so it isn't like the Trinity, like the healers are in the back doing their thing, and the tanks are just around the boss and stuff. It's actually really, it was really cool. One of the boss fights I saw was bombs. The boss has bombs, and you fight him on a platform. As the bomb goes off, the platform crumbles below. So the way the map changes, I guess, as the boss fight goes on. There's actually a lot to it that I really, really like now. And the thing that I think sold me the most on probably giving it a chance is the developers literally were like, we have a year and a half worth of patch content and new raids and dungeons after launch already done.
That's really
I was
cool.
like, that's the one thing that I needed from Star Wars and
Yeah.
Rift and Elder Scrolls, like all these things where it's like, oh, and Guild Wars, like we have this plan and we're going to go with it. And they said basically they were influenced by every mistake that was made before them. And that's why they're like, we took a little longer to release than we should have, but this is the reason why. And I was like, I will give you a chance now.
yeah.
Dude,
I will
WildStar
give you
went
a
ham at PAX. Like, there were ads for WildStar all
Everywhere.
over the place. I was like, damn, they're going hard. Are they in beta?
There's a beta this weekend, I think. Yeah. And then
Okay.
they're going to go full on super beta.
Super beta.
I mean,
Super beta mean.
Oh,
Super beta. I don't know, but it's apparently that's coming down the pipeline where everyone can play. But I was, the last time I played it, I was very like, boring. But they came out guns blazing this year. It's like reverse Elder Scrolls for me. When I first played Elder Scrolls, I was like, this game's great. And the more I played, I was like, oh boy. And this is the exact opposite. And so I'm really excited to see it happen, because I even told him it was great. We were talking about, because I guess these guys are old school WoW players. Like they also have accounts and stuff. And they were like, yeah, no, we fully understand that when people leave games, they just go back to WoW. And our job is to keep them playing. So the only thing we could do was create tons and tons of endgame content that can compete with WoW. And I was like, I literally have been saying that for the last 2 years. There's no other. I was like, I feel like this game's catered to me, guys. I was like, I feel like you guys made this game for me. And I've never been more excited. So that was a lot of fun.
That's the last time I played it too. It was like a year ago in the beta thing, and I was like, yeah, it's like wow. But now
haven't even touched
want to
it.
try it again.
But like,
Yeah.
I get pictures tweeted to me all the time because A, I guess there's a fox girl in the game.
Yeah.
And B, there's a character in the game named Dodger who's like a redhead girl. Everybody's like, you're in the game. And I'm like, I don't think that's me, guys. I don't think I'm actually in this game.
Are you looking
but thank
at
you.
it?
I'm flattered.
The thing that I think is actually really the thing that I think I hated it before, but now that I've actually played more of it, was that the character models remind me of the way WoW tried to go 10 years ago, which was very cartoony. And these character models have the same cartoony feel that original WoW had, but they still have, but they have like the like upgraded graphics, and so their facial expressions and everything. It's what Warcraft is trying to do right now is already in this game, and so it's very interesting to see how it's all panning out. I'm kind of impressed by it. So we'll see. We'll see once I actually beta that thing.
Yeah.
You guys hear my cat
Nope.
freaking out? Okay, good.
Nope.
Just
No
walking in
cats.
my living room going, I don't know what's happening to
Oh, Long Johnson.
you. Yep.
Oh, Long
Just-
Johnson.
Johnson.
Just like that.
What else? What else was that?
Oh yeah, Blizzard did
you-
the chopper thing. Did you see that?
The
No,
what thing?
what?
The chopper, Azeroth choppers.
Oh, I did see that.
Wait,
Where
what?
they got the chopper people from like Discovery Channel or whatever they're from. And now they're like, design a chopper, and it is.
You mean
it'll
like
go-
motorcycles? Like
Yeah,
motorcycles.
like
Yes.
motorcycles.
Oh, I was
that's a
like
helicopter.
a chopper.
chopper.
Yeah, get to the
Get to the
chopper.
chopper.
Ugh. But
Okay.
yeah, they have it so you pick which one you like more that they design, and then that one gets put into the game.
Awesome. Cool.
But they're like going really hard on it. Like they're like, go vote here. Like this would be great. But now, I want to parody that. It's an amazing thing.
Of course you do.
I mean, this might be coming out soon. So
Thanks, buddy. All right.
Hey,
no, but my point is, they're starting to like implement all these like TV shit. Like, what if you took like some random TV show like Honey Boo Boo, and they're like, Honey Boo Boo loves eating Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
She likes Cheetos. She
And then
likes
you can be
Cheetos,
like-
and I quote my favorite Honey Boo Boo line: when her little baby sister is born with an extra finger, she says, and I quote, "Hey, that's not too bad. I can use that extra finger to get more Cheetos." What you said. I feel like that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
But it's like,
It's not
don't
so
worry,
bad.
buddy. You can eat more Cheetos.
like,
you
like
can have
vote.
Cheetos.
What if you voted on which one you wanted put into the game? Like, do you want Horde Cheetos or Alliance Mountain Dew?
Here's the thing that existed. There was Horde and Alliance
yeah,
Mountain
it
Dew.
did.
Did you forget about that?
was gonna
I
say,
did
sounds
forget, and
very
they had
familiar.
that bot.
Yeah,
The-
they had the cans, right?
Yeah,
With
they had the-
Alliance
they-
on them, and you could
Yeah,
like
and
collect.
in-game-
Some dude who's watching right now still has all the cans.
No, but in the game, when
The
you
they had
had
the
like a
battle
code
pet.
that would give you little packs to put on a little robot, and he
Yeah.
squirted Mountain Dew. That already happened.
I
That's
still
already-
have that battle pet.
They already did that. Yeah, they did
All right,
that.
well,
Back before we were all so jaded. this is
Yeah.
a fun
Also-
Mountain Dew thing. I like Mountain Dew.
I'm trying to get through all the AAA games so
Oh,
we can go
okay.
talk about
Oh,
the
okay, sorry.
talk about the indies. Wolfenstein. Oh my god, guys, I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that game.
I thought
It is
you were
so
like
much-
starting to get a little bummed about it. No?
Nope, never. I played it again and was once again it reaffirmed my love for everything. First off, it has the adequate amount of loot in a first-person shooter where you can just run up and like steal helmets and put on. Oh, then I used a cannon to shoot down a giant like Imperial Walker thing with a laser face. It was awesome.
Whoa.
And my guys swear at me. Look. It's gonna be a let's play. It might be my favorite game of the new year. I'm so excited. I can't. The fact. Oh, the hero just swears at Nazis. It's great. BJ motherfucking Blazkowicz, and he shoots a guy. I love it.
I'm really excited.
That was wonderful. Offensive to me about the awful swag this year.
Dude, there was like no swag. There was
No
no,
one had
swag at all.
No swag
yeah.
at all.
The people who did, no, there
Some people
was
had
like
pins. And that was it.
there were pins and there were mouse pads and there were a few other things, but nothing like usually PAX Prime last year was like 50 shirts, like 50 crazy stuff that you got. This year at East, nothing. And it was offensive, except Wolfenstein had bags, not like shitty bags, but like, you know, those whatever they're made out of.
Little satchels, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I might have got like 20 of them just because. And I wanted them and I
Might as
got
well.
them. And so shout out to Wolfenstein for actually having a lot of swag there. Evil Within had posters, but Evil Within also only had one video demo where a guy played it for you.
Yeah.
And it was pretty laggy. Like there were moments where it would like freeze up. And
Yep.
I don't know.
And they had the video playing outside that was just videos of people playing the game going, ah! Like, super cut together, just lots of people screaming, and then they were like, evil within. And I was like, come on.
It was really horrifying. Here's the thing, though. There was no real jump scare or any scares, really, in the demos they showed. There was one moment that caught me off guard, but it was because a building collapsed next to you, and the sound was so loud. It was like, whoa! And the building's like, I'm like, holy shit, what was that? But other than that...
Yeah, there were no well-constructed scares or, like, scary things.
The problem was the guy playing, I think, was so good. There was one tense moment where you fight Boxhead, which I guess is the new...
Boxhead?
The new... He has a
The
safe
new pyramid
for a head.
head.
He has a safe for a head, and even though you kill him, as long as his box is still there, he can still come after you. So anyway, it is them trying to like get through this weird sewery system jail cell thing, and Boxhead keeps appearing. But the guy's so good at killing him, he's not even a threat. And so this super demon is after him, and he's like, bam, right to the chest, and Boxhead's like, blah, and explodes. And there wasn't anything scary about it. I don't know. It was okay. I hope that I still hope it's more Resident Evil than jump scares. Like, Resident Evil wasn't about jump scares. Resident Evil was like, I am constantly being chased and this is the worst.
Did they have
Yeah.
Oculus Rift ones? Like horror games?
They did have one.
Yeah. What was the name of that game?
I don't remember what it was.
It's an indie game. It's game. Starts with a B. I
Not
think.
Below. No, that's
No,
different.
no, not that game. Not that game.
Indie horror game.
Scariest Oculus Rift game by Markiplier. That's what shows up when you search for Oculus Rift horror game.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here.
Plier. He was once below us. He was once below us, and now he's like stepped on all of us with one giant squash.
Sexy
One
foot.
giant
One
squash.
And
giant
deep,
manly
sensual
foot.
commercial voice.
Here's the thing. I was on the plane with Markiplier. I'm convinced his hair is permanently in that like sharp wave.
Right?
It was like 6 a.m. That dude's hair looked fabulous. I was like, fuck you. Stop waking up so early and looking so damn good. I'm not having it. Meanwhile, I was a mess. My eyes were red. I was like, why'd I stay up till 2? This was a mistake. He got on like, hey, world, I'm fucking sexy. Like, shut up.
Markiplier here to talk about games.
Lichdom actually had loot.
Dude. Lichdom looks so cool.
Lichdom is it basically feels like Skyrim wizard style. I don't even know how to describe it, but it looks like Skyrim. It feels like you're just a wizard and you just destroy everything. And it was wonderful. But the swag that they had was basically Neil deGrasse Tyson with fireballs. And he's like, looks like we got a badass over here. And that was it. It was on a shirt and that was it. I was like, that's pretty hilarious. That was the only shirt I got. It was.
Yeah, it's cool because like Lichdom, you don't feel like a glass house, like you're just gonna get, killed really easily like you do normally when you're a wizard inside of a game. Like you feel really strong, which is nice.
It was definitely a game that I was like, I will end up playing this, but I don't know any more than I did before I got there. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah,
I played
I
it and I was
absolutely
like,
know what you mean.
I still don't know any more of this game than what I did a month ago.
It doesn't give you anything to story-wise to be like,
Yeah.
this is going to be really cool. It's just, hey, play this game where you're a wizard. You're like, okay, I did that.
I'm a wizard.
I was a first-person wizard, and now I'm done, I guess.
That's one of the things I got from this year's convention was a lot of games are niche versions of games that exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lichdom was like, did you like Skyrim? Well, you're gonna love Lichdom because it plays just like it, but you're a sorcerer and you destroy things with magic. There was, do you like Borderlands? We'll have Borderlands again. Do you like Left 4 Dead? Have Evolve. Do you like League of Legends? Have Heroes of the Storm, and also have the other one that's the Marvel characters, and also have like it's. There was Magica Wizard Wars. Like have Magica Wizard Wars, right? Like all these, everything is very niche oriented. Like, and I don't know, it might work out for a lot of people, but I also
Uninnovative.
feel like this might be one of those things where it's like, oh no, here we
We're
go.
running out of ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, or they're trying to make, or they have ideas, but they're like, scrap those, quick buck time, let's make some money. Speaking of which, Magic Wizard Award, actually very fun. Actually a really fun game. It was, it is just like Magica, except it's team versus team, collecting capture the flag things or items or whatever, and you can kill your own teammates. It's just like Magica, where you make spells, you know, like RRD or DD or whatever the fireball is, and stuff. I mean, it is actually very, very fun. The thing that happens though is you can customize your outfit, your weapons, all of it to make you have certain powers. And so I went full fire. I was like, I'm gonna sacrifice, you know, speed for just a fireball machine, and it was a mistake I made, because turns out as you kill more people, you get this little bar that increases and it lets you use spells, like super spells. One of the spells that I put on my maximum level 4, making it super duper impossible to get away from and super deadly, was meteors. And I was like, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get in the middle of battle and just unleash these meteors. I might have forgotten that everything kills everybody in this. And so every single person was fighting on one thing, and I was like, meteors, bitch! And I guess there were monitors around so people waiting in line could watch. And I unloaded meteors, and I killed everyone. My team, their team, everyone died. And the entire line starts bursting into laughter, and I was like, so for a full minute, no one could do anything because everyone was dead. And we were just all just looking around. I was like, I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. It was, what an amazing game. It was really fun. So if you like Magica, it's a real treat. And I think a lot of people will enjoy that. So that was a blast. I like that game a lot. Did
you go to the Kickstarter area at all?
I did go to the Kickstarter area. I saw the Men Who Wear Many Hats. I love those guys. They cracked me up. But the game I played in the Kickstarter area was Neverending Nightmares, which I played a while ago.
That was my like game of PAX for me.
Game of PAX.
I absolutely loved Neverending Nightmare. I was like, I can't wait for this game to come out now. It was so good.
What's it about?
Thing was, all right, so if you want to actually see a video, might I recommend the Greenlight episode where we played the original demo.
Is this demo, was this demo different than the demo that you can download right now?
It was, the demo that I used to play was the first half of the demo that you can play now. So it's right up into the point where the girl's like hanging with the bloody eyes.
Oh, and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the new thing freaked me out, but
spoilers.
The new thing freaked me out, but I'm so damn good at that game that it was no challenge. I was like, yeah. Even the guys who made it were like, you did very good. I was like, that's because I'm a boss, dude. I'm a boss. So basically, it's a game about what I was told. It's about mental illness, but it's like a horror game that isn't jump scares. Although there are a few, like there are a few moments where it's like, oh no. But it's it's like drawn style. I don't know, animation.
Yeah, it's an animation style that is not scary on its own,
right?
But combined with like incredible sound design is so scary. There were multiple times where I was like, just because the sound design was so good, it would like freak me out without me like realizing it.
And there are little things, like when I originally played it, I thought it was just creepy. There are little things like the paintings in the background change depending on where you are on the level. Like in some of them, there's like a little girl, and then the exact same photo later, it's a little girl but has like Slender in the background with it. It's really creepy. There's like scenes where you walk by a window, and the window there's like someone moves across it really quick. Things like that like those are the jump scares. But most of the game, like later on, it's you trying to avoid a giant baby.
Yeah, like a giant veiny baby. And I actually I got caught by the thing at a certain point, and it just picks you up and squeezes you to death, and you just burst into blood. And I was like, oh.
I never got caught by that baby, because once I saw those closets, I had a flashback to when Crendor and I played Outlast, and we just hid in closets the entire time.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, like, that's obviously what you're supposed to do. But that very last sprint from
to the doorway?
The cabinet to the door, got caught, and I was like, F.
Wait, so is it just like Outlast then?
No. What it is, the premise is, at least from what I can tell, is you're a little boy and you wake up in a nightmare. Like, at least the two bits that I have, and I don't know the plot at all. You're a boy and you wake up in the middle of the night in a creepy house in the middle of nowhere, and you are walking around and like there's just strange things happening, and you find a room with like a dead version of yourself and blood on the wall. It's like, why did you kill me? And then you like keep progressing, but what happens is you keep waking up. Like, if something horrible happens, you wake up, and
so
you're
it's like
in a new area.
It's kind of like the idea of when you're actually dreaming, a horrible thing doesn't happen. You wake up before that horrible thing happens to you, but you keep waking up in a new nightmare. Thus the never-ending nightmare. You're just having nightmares over and over again. But with each nightmare, you've progressed a little bit. Like, an item that you found will be in the room with you when you wake up, and then you can use that item. Like, things like that. But
So
it's cool.
a horror
And like,
point and click, basically.
yeah. And the world of it, like, the deeper you get in, it's the same place, but it's changed in ways that make it a little bit creepier, and you're just like, oh, where am I? Like, it freaks you out. And actually, no, I was going to spoil the end of the demo. I won't.
Yeah, I was about to say it might not be, but you never know. Like, you don't know what's going on. And the whole idea is that, and like I said, it's a horror game, but the developer said that at its core, it's like about mental illness. So who knows what it's actually about? Because there was just like, here's a scary little bit from the game. So it was actually really fun, and it's not like jump scary, I'm gonna make you scream scary. It's more like really tense, like, oh no, this is not good kind of scary. So
yeah. I can't remember. I think it's the creator of the game. I'm sorry if this is like false information. I think the creator of the game has OCD and wanted to make a game that was kind of about OCD. But maybe that's not. I won't look it up. But either way, the game is like super cool, really interesting, I think. So I'm excited to play that some more.
Well, I guess now we're on to indie games. So those were the AAAs and the big games. But now indie. First off, can I just say the game Not a Hero is maybe my favorite game there.
Not a Hero.
Oh my
Where was
god!
that?
It was right next to Hotline Miami. It was with Hotline Miami, and and a game called Ollie, which is basically a skateboarding game. That was a lot of fun. Ollie was a blast, and the high score was 100,000. I spent like 20 minutes trying to beat it. The best I could get was 30,000. I tried so hard.
Man.
I was like, the problem is you're doing tricks as you go through the level, and so it's like a side-scrolling Tony Hawk, basically. You're doing tricks, but you have to press A right before you land, and if you press it at the wrong time, you lose points. And I was like, I just want this.
I didn't actually play that game. I watched other people play that game, and I saw the frustration happen. I was like, you know what? I'm good.
It looks like McPixel graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super similar looking, I think.
But Not a Hero. Oh my god, guys. Not a Hero is basically a game where you are either a John McClane wannabe guy, a guy named Cletus who has a shotgun, and a guy named Jesus who's really fast and has like a mustache and looks like a drug lord. Basically, you go through different buildings and try to complete objectives. So it's like put up anti-government posters, or steal their donuts, or capture certain things. But the basic gist is you have to slide and duck under cover to avoid being shot. But it's like side scrolling through a building, and each character has their own weapons, and you can shoot guys, but they also take cover. So it's like you're firing back and forth at each other, and it's very simplistic graphics. But the thing that makes it the best is you have a slide attack, and you can slide and knock guys over, and then jump up and shoot them in the face when they're down. And so Jesus's power is he can slide while shooting, so you slide past them, and then you just unload. You're like, yeah, and you can slide out windows. You can slide out windows. You can slide from one window to another window, and you have to just avoid being caught and killed. And like Cletus' shotgun can shoot guys into other guys as they get stunned. It was really simple, very, very fun. Holy crap, I loved that game. I don't even know how to describe it. It was a blast. But I figure anything that's next to Hotline Miami is, has to be worth it and like
has
really
to compete with Hotline Miami somehow.
Yeah. So it
was this the only game they've made, or did they make Hotline
Not
Miami?
a Hero? It's not. I don't think it's the same guys who made Hotline Miami, but it's the same. Like they're all under the same umbrella. So it was probably like the same sort of inspirations of like, let's make something ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Did you play the demo for Always Sometimes Monsters?
No, I didn't even see that there. What is that?
Oh my god, it was great. It's a game that is supposed to be about. It's like
Uh-huh.
God, it's hard to explain. It was even hard for them to explain, but like, it's a love story, but it's also supposed to explore the idea that depending on who's playing it, the character will be more or less morally gray, and things will happen that the player will say like, "Oh, that was awful," or say, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." Like it explores like the philosophy of being a person in a world that's not necessarily good or evil. And like the demo is hilarious because it starts off with the two devs that were there like talking to each other. Like in the game, they're talking to each other being like, "Man, our last demo didn't go over very well. I don't think people really got it." And then the other guy being like, "Yeah, I wonder how we can really get across the whole idea of this game." And so they randomize your race, your gender, and your sexuality and just like throw you in the game. And so I was a black gay man who was destined to fall in love with a white gay man. My name was Butts, and the man of my dreams' name was Booty, of course.
So taken out of context, this could be a great quote.
Can I just also point
Yes.
out that were you on the D-Lo? Is that where you were, or were you out? Were you?
Oh, no, I was out. Everybody knew I was
okay.
gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then it takes you through like this sequence, and depending it'll be different. But when I was done with the demo, I won't tell you what the demo was, but when I was done with the demo, I got up and the dev was like, "You made a lot of choices that the game did not encourage you to make." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, I mean, there's a section where you're told that your job is to take boxes to the truck." And I was like, "Well, yeah, but I mean, they paid me up front, so why bother?" he was like, "I mean, yeah, like you, obviously it was an option that you could leave, but the game did not encourage you to leave." It was just like, "Ah, man, I already took 2 boxes of this truck. I'm done. I've got my money." I just like left. And he was explaining that because I left so early, completely different things happened in the game. But if I had stayed and like kept moving boxes, then totally other things would have happened. And I was like, that's kind of cool. It was fun.
But
it was
like,
interesting.
is that...
And it jumped around. Like the beginning of the demo is you meeting the love of your life, and then it jumps to after you guys have broken up and you're like still missing that person. And so the idea of it is like you trying to reclaim your past and like whether or not that's healthy and like that sort of a thing. It was fun. It was interesting.
So that's the point of the game?
I think so. As a person who who only got to play a demo.
I'm really I all I want is for a game where it's like you can be morally ambiguous, the game. Where I'm just a horrible person to people.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Where it's like you meet a person on the street, I slap them in the face. Like,
Well, it's like Saints Row and like, what's that? It's like Skyrim in a way, because you could just be an evil Skyrim person. But it's like,
right?
you want it to just be like a fully, I don't think they've had that yet, like a just fully engageable game where you can change your personality and the game like drastically changes. But like, it has to be enough like that it actually will be different every time. Because like, what's that one game, the Yog or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people were being like, well, I played it a lot, and there's only like 8 outcomes, like overall. Like, it seemed like there'd be a lot, but people were like, there's actually not a lot.
Oh, that's too bad.
What I want out of life is to be able to do stuff in games that I legally can't get away with in real life. People know me. The only reason why I'm not a horrible person is because I'd be in jail and I would be brutally raped every day in jail. So, just fact. Fact. I know this.
Another
That's why
great
I'm never
Tombstone quote.
That's why I'm never going to jail. Because that would never happen. I'd be that guy who's like, I'm not going to jail, man. That'd be me. Yeah, no, in games, I like to be, if you watch me play Star Wars, I like to be the bad guy. If you watch me play anything, Saints Row, being a puckish rogue is my favorite thing in the world. I love being a little asshole. It feels so good.
I feel
Being a
like
bad guy's fun.
I feel like playing D&D with you, you'd be the guy who was like, yeah, I'm chaotic neutral, but in reality,
You played
you're just
D&D
evil.
with me. You know what happens.
I know. You're evil. You're actually just evil, and you pretend you're not. You're like, no, I just do what I want. Yeah, and everything you want to do is evil. Just accept it.
Yeah, no, look, it's not evil. It's just I wasn't tolerant of your slow progression. Dodger would light herself on fire and like interview people like, I'm on fire, don't make me burn. So I just politely kicked her into the people and set them on fire. What? And then because she was on the floor and on fire, I had my dog pee on her to put her out. Why is that wrong? I have these powers. I might as well use them. I've always said if the world ends, all those post-apocalypse movies, I'd be the bad guy in all those movies. The guy who like runs Bartertown. Oh yeah.
Cannibal.
I'd be the guy like when the hero's trying to get like the last Bible or some shit to someone. I'll be the guy like, no, we must catch the book and kill the man. I'd be that guy. I'd be the bad guy in all those movies. I have no problem with that. I'd rather rule. I'd rather rule that look, it doesn't end up well in post-apocalypse for people who aren't in charge.
Bad
so I
guys
might as
are
well be in
usually more
charge.
badass too.
Right? I can't help it. Until then, I'm very nice and very sweet. But I swear to God, when the world ends, watch out. Watch out, people.
All over.
Zombie
Watch out.
apocalypse. You're tossing people into the fire and into the zombie pits so you can get away.
I'm gonna become a pirate. Look, I'm very close to the ocean. I'm gonna steal some of these boats, and I'm gonna become a pirate. And then my flag is gonna be a skull with a red beard.
With
That'll
your
be,
pet
and it'll
sea
flap
lion.
in the wind. Oh yeah, with Sealy.
Yeah, Sealy the sea lion.
Sealy
sea
the
lion.
mattress.
Wow.
I sleep on him. He's Sealy certified. That's one
what I
of my
noticed
catchphrases.
by your
one of my
place.
catchphrases is like, if I trust you, I'm like, you're Sealy certified.
That's the best part about being by you is like you don't hear like birds and stuff in the morning. You hear like it's just like
Yes.
it's the
Those are sea lions. Yep.
the
So
sea lions.
that's look, I'm just saying that's what I want. That's why I like those games, because it legally allows me to be a horrible person. Because let's be honest, in real life I want to be bad, but I'm
That's
just
why
like
people play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
nice
know.
to meet you.
Because you want to know what it's like to be that Grand Theft Auto person, be like, yo, I'm like so badass, I'm stealing money and drugs and stuff. But it's like I don't want to do that in real life because that's like
That's
That-
like real mean and gross.
that's like mean, and I don't want to. It's not good.
It's fact. In real life, I'm Sansa. In video games, I want to be Joffrey.
Yeah.
It's true. In real life, I'm like, golly gee, all I want to do is have fun. But my life, oh boy, I've got stuff to do. I'm Sansa. But in reality, I want to be Joffrey, and I just want to be like mean to everybody. But I can't. All right. Let's
My Awesome Knots character went up during PAX. Penny
Yes,
Fox.
I saw.
And that was super fun, although also embarrassing because I was like, I'm going to go over to Awesome Nuts booth and play my character. And man, am I bad at that game. I know I've said before that I'm really bad at that game, but playing a character with my voice and also being awful at it was just like, I'm so sorry. Every dev in the world, I'm so sorry. And they all kept coming over and being like, hey, how do you like it? I was like, I love it. I'm really doing bad, but it's great. It was so sad.
For
But,
shame.
Yeah.
I
And
came
then-
over to watch you play, and I was mad that the booth was full. Shout out to the Awesome Knots guys, because their booth was packed. But I was
man.
mad because the booth was full, because I was going to try and sneak in and play my character and just kick your ass. But
Oh, that would have been amazing.
There was
Yeah.
no room. There was no room, so I just watched from a distance and tears.
Yeah, that's like one of the rare times that I even saw you at PAX,
I want
Except
a
for the panel.
character.
except for
Hey,
the panel.
look. Show up to PAX. Leave your house once in Blue Moon Crendor. Maybe they'll give you a
I
character.
don't want to leave my house. It's comfortable.
I like my house.
And IKEA's close by, and I can get coffee.
At the IKEA?
IKEA is
I have
close
an
by.
IKEA family card, and you can get free coffee. You go up, you get a coffee mug, and you go like, I have an IKEA family card. And they're like, all right. And you get free coffee, and you can walk around and drink it.
Someone asked me at the con why you're never at conventions, and I said, and I quote, Crendor's an 80-year-old man trapped in a 20-year-old man's body. He will
Yeah.
never leave his house.
Listen, I'm
You've
saying,
proven my point. You've proven my point.
if they brought a PAX Midwest to like Chicago, like PAX Chicago, I would go because I wouldn't have to like put a lot of effort into going somewhere.
There's a PAX South. That's like
Yeah, they
just south of
announced
you
back
now.
South
Where's that at?
Austin.
Texas.
I
But
think
that's still
that's in Texas
south.
though. It's on the Riverwalk. You can go walk the
Like, I
river.
want a Midwest one where I don't have to leave for a long time. I
But
can
the
just like
Midwest
go
is
out of my
always
house,
cold.
like, yeah, but not in the
always 20 feet of
summertime.
snow.
Make it in July.
Always.
July, PAX Chicago. That's like the best time.
PAX
We have
July.
Lollapalooza here.
That's PAX Australia,
There's
man.
Lollapalooza here. Yeah, but nobody cares about Australia. They just have like old.
I do.
They just
you-
have like
look,
kangaroos, deadly things, really
And beautiful
extremely
Australian
hot
women.
weather,
gorgeous
and like
Australian women
the
who don't know anything
convicts
else
of
about
Britain.
Australian men.
The convicts
they need an
of
American
Britain.
man to hold them closely. Dodger, stop judging me. Australian
I
women.
just
I'll
like
find
that
you one
Crendor gave up. Like you guys were just talking over each other for so long, and then Crendor
I
gave
won.
up
I
right when you
won.
were like, the women, they need an American man to hold them close and keep them warm in that Australian sun.
Yeah, and they can host PAX Midwest PAX at IKEA, free coffee,
Right,
meatballs.
right.
You can get. I'd go to that every day.
They hosted at IKEA.
They'd already have all the chairs.
Yeah, exactly.
They
And
have to
ima-
put them together, and there's always pieces left
And
over.
it's like
People are
you
like, what are these?
think about
Why
it.
are there
Okay,
screws everywhere?
you can have computers set up in each of the like IKEA little living room stations. You just go in and sit down in one. It's like you're playing at your house. Mm-hmm. It's
Nope.
much more
Nope.
engaging. Yeah.
No.
Listen, I just want to be able to drive like 20 minutes and be at a convention. I don't want to like go somewhere. That's all I want.
The oldest
Then you
young
should
person.
move to LA if that's what you want.
Yeah, you should move to LA.
Look,
Dum dum.
here are your choices, Crendor. Live in the Midwest where it's peaceful and nice and you can have a big apartment for not as much money, or move to LA and be able to go to conventions in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but then I'll have to live in an apartment like you have.
I know. You don't want that.
I just wanted to see
You
your
just-
reaction.
You deal with the
was-
Nidhogg's all day.
I know. There's
All
just
barking
and
dogs.
the Kim
I have to live
Kardashian
in a
alarm.
shithole like you live in.
The Kim Kardashian alarm goes off like every 10 minutes.
What is the Kim Kardashian alarm?
We went over this last time, where it's like the sirens going off down the street.
Oh,
Those aren't
yes.
ambulances.
The
Those are
Nidhogg's.
the Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian. Yeah, the Nidhogs.
Anyway, I think we should take a break and come back and talk about more indie games, I think.
That's a good point. Good point. All right, we're gonna take a break, and while you're at it, tweet at PAX. Be like, we want PAX IKEA Chicago, and
Oh, just
tweet
PAX IKEA. Don't call it
IKEA.
Chicago. Just
Yeah.
PAX IKEA.
PAX IKEA, and then we want tweet at Ramino Games or whatever they are, and say we want Crendor's character to be like an old man. Old man.
That's the best way to get in the
I
game.
beat people up
Tweet
with
at
my cane.
Ramino Games or whatever they
Be
are.
like, the Crendorian Inquisition requires that this land be conquered. All right, we're gonna take a
Are we
break.
done? Can we take a break now?
We're gonna take a break. Let me hold on. Let me find a song 1st. Let's entertain the people for like 10 seconds.
Boopity boop-a-doop, boopity boop-a-doop, doopity-doop-a-doop, boop-doop, doopity boopy-doop, doop boopy-doop, doop boopy-doop-a-doop, boop-deep, doop-deep, boopity-doopity-doopity, boop-boop, boopity-doop-a-doopity,
All
boop-boop,
right, we're good.
boppity-bop.
We're taking a break. Or whatever. And we're back. I almost caught you in an opportune time.
You didn't though. Here's the okay. So before we continue talking about games, I was talking about Dodger. I asked her if she got the best bit of giveaway loot at the entire convention.
I
She did not.
I didn't get the loot bag at all. They make you like stand in line for the loot bag now, which is real dumb. So like
Here's
you get
the-
your badge,
go at
and
the
then
end of
there's a
the day.
completely separate line.
Go
I
at the end of the
tried-
day.
I tried to
And
find
there's-
them, and they were all gone.
All right. Anyway, so in the bag of loot this year was a thing of oatmeal.
That's
Right?
meal.
Pone meal. It's extreme gaming oatmeal. And
Okay.
when you got this, I guarantee, like everyone else, you thought, what is this shit? And you're going to throw it away. Because it's, like, this is, no one's going to eat oatmeal at a convention. This is dumb.
I would.
Here's the thing. When you open it back up, when you like dug inside here and you open it, inside was Cards Against Humanity cards.
Oh my god, amazing.
Oh,
And so many people threw these packets out that they never found out there was Cards Against Humanity cards in them.
That's
which
so
is
funny.
amazing. And inside of these cards were some of the single best Cards Against Humanity cards I've ever seen. Like, Khan, and a grumpy old Harrison Ford who'd rather be doing anything else. Mistakenly hitting on League of Legends statues. And then my favorite. I'll just let you read that. Whatever Final Fantasy bullshit happened this year.
It's so
like-
applicable to your life.
Right?
it's like that oatmeal knew you.
This is my trump. If you play this on me, this is the one you win with. Trump card. But it was amazing because I kept walking by trash cans and seeing literally like hundreds of these in there. And it was just people threw them out. They didn't even realize that it was filled with Cards Against Humanity cards, which is awesome. And
You
so
just pull them out of the trash.
no, I didn't know. Here's the thing. I didn't realize this and I didn't open this till I got home.
Oh.
So I didn't even realize it. And then I got home and was like, what? Best con surprise. So
That's awesome.
yeah, very cool.
That also makes sense because you guys need to know the line for Cards Against Humanity was insane. There's like that little room with Kickstarter stuff, and then there was a huge line that went all the way down the hall. And I was like, is this the line to get into the Kickstarter room? And so I went up to the guy and I was like, do I need to stand in this line to get into the Kickstarter room? Like, what's going on? And he was like, oh no, that's just the Cards Against Humanity line.
It's because they were giving away. One of the things they had for sale was a box. It was a big black box with
Box
like
like this.
maybe 18 cards in it. But it was just so you could store all your other cards. But the cards that were in there were all box related. And so later that Sunday night, I played Cards Against Humanity with the box set. And half the cards are literally like a box that thinks it's actually a cube. Right? Like it's like very like, it's an
What?
eagle, but in the eagle's talons is a box. Like it's just weird shit like that. But it's all box related. And
That's
that was
so
it.
weird.
That was all the stuff that's in there. And I was like, this is insane. So that's what they had. The bigger, blacker box was the name of it. And that was...
Yeah, it was huge. People brought them to us to sign, like the bottom of them, and they were like legit like this long. Those were so many Cards Against Humanity cards now.
So, but if you wanted oatmeal, guys, there's still oatmeal in here.
Oh, there's
It's
still
still in here.
oatmeal in it?
Yeah, it was oatmeal with the cards in there, so
Oh
it
my
felt like oatmeal,
God.
and then the cards were hidden in it, so you didn't know there were actual cards in
So
there.
good.
That was pretty great. That was the biggest surprise of the con. Anyway, back to games.
Oh, yeah.
Let's make a point of saying indie games took over this convention. There was a lot of like,
They do every time.
yeah,
Let's
like
be honest.
they really tried to. I mean, look, there was a League of Legends area. I didn't even approach it.
Well,
It was.
There were 3 League of Legends areas.
it was
There was
too
the normal
insane.
League of Legends area. There was the cosplay area, and then there was one other one that was in another. Oh God, it was bad.
Look, I don't
Riot.
have any. I don't care about League of Legends that much, so this is no big deal for me. I was like, yep, no, I'm gonna just avoid that section and move on.
I wouldn't want to go to that anyway, even though I play League of Legends.
The cosplay, I saw the cosplay go down, and there was like some girl dressed. I don't know. I guess they were taking all cosplayers because there's some girl dressed as like Poison Ivy, and I was like, what the hell is she doing
That's
here?
Zyra!
Nope, that's Poison Ivy.
Zyra!
Nope,
Oh my god.
that's Poison Ivy. If you can dress up as both characters, that's the laziest shit, Riot. That's lazy as shit. Like
Like
oh
a-
yeah, no, that's Zyra, definitely not Poison Ivy. That's
Like-
bullshit.
Wait, what?
1/5 of their
How do you
champ-
spell Zyra?
ZYRA.
Yeah, no, this is what.
Well, like 1/5 of their champions are based off
s-
like.
I
other
saw this
people.
girl, and I also thought, oh, a Poison Ivy person.
Yeah. That's so dumb. That's so look. No, chat's like GG Jesse. No, that's not GG Jesse. That's a Riot. You're lazy as shit when it comes to character designs. Don't pin this on me because they aren't creative. Don't pin this on me.
Yeah. Damn it, Rito.
Yeah, what the hell? What else? Oh, A Hat in Time was there. A Hat in Time is a very, very cute,
Yeah.
fun game.
It's in like super alpha still, but it's really fun to play. Like the feel of it is really nice.
That's the one thing I was disappointed with. Besides a little bit better controls, they really didn't get further than they did the last time I played it, which was like 6 months ago. Which is,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on, guys. Make it happen
When I was-
faster, please.
When I was there, the game kept bugging out. There's an area where like you can grab little token pieces behind this barrel. There were multiple times that when playing co-op, the second person would go behind the barrels and just bug out and not be able to leave that spot. It happened like 4 times before I even sat down to play it. And I was like, well, not going behind that barrel because damn.
Crypt
cheated.
of the Necro Dancer. Oh,
Yeah.
that game.
They've got co-op now. I'm real bad at that game, by the way.
What's that about?
It's a game that you play with a dance pad, and so you're dungeon crawling in like it's like, you know, super old school pixel art, but you're using a dance pad to move around and attack things in this dungeon.
So it's like DDR MMORPG type.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real bad at it. The guy
Yes.
who did it before me was like this huge man. He went up there and he rocked it out. He played
I'm not
so
joking.
long.
I was about to say, I don't know how you're bad at it. I fucking rocked that game. It was great. I don't know what your problem is. There's just a rhythm to it. You got to rhythm it.
Dodger has no rhythm.
You're too damn white, Dodger. You're too damn white.
Yep.
No, but I'm a dance robot.
Entertainment
that's
robot.
right.
Totally different. Entertainment robot.
Oh,
Oh.
With dance protocols. That's not what
Aw,
you're
man.
made for. Yeah.
okay.
Facts.
GameSpot made a list of top 8 indie games from PAX East you should know about.
Well,
There's-
give
Were
it
what?
a-
Yeah, let's hear what they said was good.
They said Gods Will Be Watching.
Gods Will Be Watching is a great game. I played the early like Flash demo they had a long time ago for I think a Fan Friday. I'm not sure when I played it, but it's basically you make choices that affect you. It's like it's not a point and click, but it's very similar. And you're like either you're trapped in a nuclear silo, or you're stranded on a foreign planet, or you're stuck in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. But you have certain choices you make every turn, and that affects if you live or die. And so it's very, very fun. It's one of those games I think will be lots of Let's Plays. Lots of Let's Plays we
Yeah.
made of that game because it lends itself to lots of hilarity, and really messed up stuff happens to you if you make the wrong choices. So
Ooh.
that'll probably be good. All right, good choice, GameSpot. And they took one off my list, so good. Gods Will Be Watching. Boom. Done.
Next on the list.
There is Below.
I didn't get to play Below.
I didn't
I think
play
it's
Below
it.
either, but
Oh.
people were discussing it. I never played it though.
I guess. Well, here's what they have to say about it. Over the past few years, there's been a renaissance of sorts in the gaming world. Hard games are back, and not just hard but difficult, punishing, tough as nails games that revel in killing you over and over again. But games
Guess
like
what I
Dark
won't
Souls-
play?
So, essentially, it's going to be a super hard game. I see.
Great. That's all I need to know
It's
about it.
roguelike with randomly generated environments that you explore as you descend deeper and deeper into its vast underground world.
Okay.
No words appear on the screen, no explanations are given. It's up to you to figure out how to make it past increasingly deadly enemies.
Nope.
Nope. I'm not
Nope.
playing that either.
There's going to be a lot of people who will play that. I will not be one of them. That sounds like a lot of work.
Extremely challenging. Don't even tell me how to play the game. I'll figure it out.
Like, it'd be great if none of the buttons made any sense. Like, why when I press X does it make me go forward?
Part of the game is you gotta remap your keys.
God.
That'd be amazing. Okay, all right, sure. Below. What's next on their list?
Hyper Light Drifter.
Hyperlight Drifter is a fantastic game.
Hyper Light Drifter is great.
What did they
that?
say about it?
They said there are many good reasons why Hyper Light Drifter was one of the most popular indie games at PAX East. Sure, its neon color palette and stylish sprites may be the first thing that a lot of people notice, but there's more to Hyper Light Drifter than just an attractive presentation. Once you get into the game, you're treated to a world that inspires wonder, which is heightened by a haunting soundtrack and the lack of any text or dialogue.
Can I say, do these guys even play the game? Because I feel
Probably
like
not.
all they did was like, I feel like they stood behind a guy playing it and watched it and were like,
They probably did.
this beautiful color palette is like, what they said doesn't even describe the game. That's the laziest form of journalism.
Such hyper lights were involved.
The beautiful,
Yes.
yeah, the gameplay and beautiful color. The music was great.
If
That
this
is the laziest-
game were a sub sandwich, it would definitely have pastrami on it. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I feel like a guy walked by and was like, yeah, no, kids are playing that one. Write it down.
But they say as you explore this world, you face dozens of unusually dangerous enemies. Fortunately, they're easily killed, but unfortunately, so are you. What? Wait,
Like I said,
so
like I said, this guy even play the game.
Not only can they die, but you can die. Gameplay.
wow, what an amazing gameplay!
Such mechanics.
By default,
Next.
no wait, no, we're not done.
Oh wait, there's more to
By
this?
default,
Oh.
you're stuck with a short sword as your primary means of defense. Secondary skills allow you to keep your distance, but they pull from a unified resource meter that drains quickly. So you're better off honing your skills in close quarters combat as soon as possible. Hyperlight Drifter is in a walk in the park, but that makes it all the more satisfying when you can overcome its challenges and delve deeper into a captivating world. Thanks, Peter Brown.
Fuck me. That's the worst description. Whatever. Look. Just whatever. Next. Next. What's on their list?
Mushroom 1-1.
Oh, I saw this game. Did not get.
Oh
a
my
chance to
god,
play
that
it.
that game was sick. Yeah, it's you play as a spore cloud. You're a spore cloud, and well, no, there's a spore cloud, and you're the wind. So you're trying to like blow the spores to where they need to be in a post-apocalyptic,
Oh.
like decrepit world. It's kind of cool because the cloud like expands, but even if you get a small part of the cloud where it needs to go, the rest of the cloud will just disappear and the small bit will like expand again into a new cloud.
That, like molds
So-
into.
Yeah, so you can kind of play around with like leaving part of your body behind. If that makes any sense, like being like, "Oh, I need something on that thing." So you like leave a little bit of yourself behind and then it's cool.
Awesome.
It's
That's
an
cool.
interesting game. The gameplay in it is really interesting and I actually like the way that it looks too.
Yeah.
Cuz it's all really dingy, rusty colors, but then the cloud itself is bright green, like radioactive green. You're just like, "Okay."
That game does look really fun.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have Transistor.
Oh, Transistor. God, I can't wait for that game to come out.
Do tell.
Game is the coolest effing thing. Like, it just exudes coolness. Everything from the seriously, like everything from the music to the character designs to just the way you play it, you feel like you're a hip MFer and you're just a badass.
What does
wanna-
GameStop have to say?
Yes, this is another Peter Brown review, of course.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
thank
good.
you. Good.
There are some obvious similarities between Transistor and Bastion. The previous release from Supergiant Games both feature silent protagonist, action-oriented gameplay, and an isometric view of a colorfully illustrated world.
I wouldn't say Transistor's silent protagonist. There's definitely a story with VO involved.
Yeah, well, he didn't probably play the game.
All right. Anyway. Okay.
In practice, however, the two games are far more different than they first appear. There's no longer a narrator describing your every move. Instead, there's a brooding spirit inhabiting your sword, Transistor, who acts as your guide.
That's the same fucking thing. Get out of here. Get out of here, Dan Brown. Is that Dan
Peter-
Brown who writes
Peter
all the
Brown.
novels?
Peter Brown, not
Peter
Dan
Brown.
Brown. Dan
Dan
Brown
Brown.
writes books.
This is his brother.
Yeah,
Brown.
Peter Brown writes articles that some people read.
It's the same fucking thing.
He
There's
was-
no narrator, but there is someone telling you the story.
His parents held him
Fuck you.
up too high. They're
No,
like,
I
why
think
can't you be like
there's
your
a
brother
difference.
Dan Brown?
There's a difference between the narrator being
What?
like, and then I crept into a cave where I saw a thing I never saw before, and having like a buddy that lives inside of your sword. Those are different. That's a different dynamic.
Whatever. All right. Plus, I want to point out that the lead character is a singer, so you hear her voice many, many, many times. But whatever. Whatever.
Oh.
Keep going.
You can fight its robotic minions in real time, but you can also stop time and issue a series of commands that play out in rapid succession. It's an important strategic aid during combat, but it's a useful puzzle-solving tool as well. Like its battle mechanics, Transistor's environments are rich and provide compelling depth. Neon hues line every inch of its futuristic cityscapes. And
What
in
I say is
comparison-
cool. It makes you feel cool. Makes you feel like a badass.
And in comparison to Bastion's Island, in the sky design, you get a sense that you're part of a greater world.
You do.
Look, it's a very fun game. I will say though that I don't know that I had any different experience playing it at PAX East than at PAX Prime than I did at PAX East the time before. Like, I'm very curious to see what the overall game is because I keep playing the same parts over and over again. And I'm
Well, can you tell what they've changed? Like, does it make any sense to you? Like, why it's been the same for so long?
No, they added new areas to it this time, but it still feels like the same mechanics. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I want to actually play the game. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Roundabout.
I didn't even see that.
Don't know what that
Roundabout,
is.
yes! Roundabout's a game where you play, it's literally Crazy Taxi, but you're in a limo. Yes? Is that what it is?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It's Crazy Taxi, but you're in a limo.
Well done. That's not written by Peter Brown. I don't care.
Ooh.
Can we only do Peter Brown ones?
Yeah. There's Not a Hero, which we talked about, right?
Did.
Peter
Yeah,
Brown
no,
wrote about it, though.
Oh, can we hear what Peter Brown
What did he
says?
say?
Yes.
What did
He
he
probably
say?
described it way better than I
He
could.
probably did. So you want to run for mayor.
Fuck me. Peter Brown wins. This guy is my favorite. My absolute favorite.
For your first step towards office, do you appeal to the desires of your constitutions, reach out to community leaders for support, or hire mercenaries to sabotage your opponent's campaign headquarters
Hire
and murder
mercenaries.
their political aides? If you opt to commit brutal acts of violence, you're probably the star of Not a Hero, the latest game from all.
Oh my god, that was all just like the build-up
That was
to
the
his
build-up.
actual review.
That was
okay.
like literally a third of his thing too. It's just the
all
build
right,
up.
cool.
It's a cover-based It's a cover-based shooter that looks a lot like the classic arcade game Elevator Action, and it plays a little like it too. But Not a Hero offers creative methods for dispatching your opponents and a bit of dark humor to lighten the mood. Like, dark humor to lighten the mood? That doesn't make any sense. Burst through windows, live grenades in hand, but that doesn't mean you can't chuckle now and then, right? With secondary items like the adorable cat bomb, which is quite literally an explosive cat.
Cat bomb, useless. Look, it's cute, but by the time you send a cat, it'll kill people you've already been shot in the face. Cats, not the best bombs. Turns out, not great bombs.
But not quite literally an explosive cat that coyly woos your enemy into a fiery death?
No, because they see a cat and they're like, oh, a cat, and they die. The problem is the cat walks so slowly that by the time it gets there, you've already been shot in the face by like 12 guys trying to kill you.
Oh, well, but beware, because like Ollie Ollie, it's also incredibly difficult to master.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Brown.
Peter Brown. All right, what else do they have?
And then their final game on this list is Phoenix Rage.
Don't even know what that is.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Wait.
It's Phoenix Wright's
It
final
looks
game.
like Super Meat Boy.
Phoenix Rage.
Oh, it's like where you. Wait a minute.
Phoenix Rage.
I don't know what that is. What is Phoenix Rage?
Well, this one's written by Randolph Ramsey.
Oh,
Randolph
they have
Ramsey.
the best writers over there.
I
Oh,
know.
never mind. This is not
GameSpot,
what
man.
that was.
I need to hire. Look, I want to hire people to the Jesse Cox team that only have alliteration in their name, like Randolph Ramsey.
Johnny Johnson here.
I see. I think Phoenix Rage is the name of a character in a game that I was playing not too long ago, and that's why I got confused.
Oh.
Did not know that there was an actual game named Phoenix Rage. Okay,
Well,
continue.
Randolph Ramsey writes, Phoenix Rage is being compared to Super Meat Boy, and those comparisons are fairly apt. Like Super Meat Boy, Phoenix Rage is a 2D platformer where you'll need precision, skill, timing, and a deep well of patience and inner resolve to successfully navigate its tricky levels. Title character Phoenix can jump in midair an unlimited number of times, making him an extremely maneuverable little tyke. Add in a quick occasional ability to take on the properties of surfaces he lands on, such as lava blocks, which turn Phoenix into a fiery munchkin that can slam through blocks of ice. And you've got a great platformer. In the dozens of levels I played, Phoenix controlled extremely well, and I can't wait to see what the next couple of hundred levels have to offer when the game releases later this year.
Question.
Answer.
When it says he can jump as many times as he wants, does this guy mean that he can do the equivalent of a double jump, but just keep
That is
jumping?
a poorly written statement. I don't know what that means either.
That's
He
what
can
I
jump
thought.
as much as he wants.
It's like,
I mean, technically,
spikes. Like,
yeah,
that mean?
I think that's what he means. Like, you just keep jumping and going higher and higher and higher.
what is the point of making a platformer?
Well, I mean,
I
you'll
think-
probably hit spikes at the top. Like, you can jump.
Yeah, but there would never be a reason to wall jump, right?
Well, I don't know.
Here's my question. I don't know that I agree with half of their best games at PAX because, like, just look at my list of stuff. Like, Secret Ponchos is a fantastic game where it's basically you and friends shoot each other up with like really creative characters. That I don't know how would you describe that game? It's it's like top down perspective, and each character has different abilities, and you're all like in a shootout, like a Mexican standoff, and you just like run around. So it's like an old grizzle man who has like a long shot, and there's a big tough dude with a rifle, and there's like a little redhead who has 2 pistols, and there's a chick matador, and it's a great game. It's very cool. Oh, and Poncho, who's a skeleton in a poncho.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's that's definitely like a party game that's a lot of fun to play. Swords and Soldiers 2 was also by the Awesomenauts guys, and it's a side-scrolling tower defense game, which I thought was really fun. Tower of Gun. Oh, sorry.
No, keep going.
Oh, Tower of Guns, which is basically a roguelike first-person shooter, essentially, which is you run around and blow up stuff in a tower filled with guns. Max Gentleman, which is a very fun. I wish they make real arcade games out of it. Max Gentleman, which is you're any one of buff gentlemen, and you have to drink beer while putting top hats on your head, and stuff is thrown, and you have to bounce your top hat around to keep your hats from falling off. It's an amazing game.
That sounds like an amazing game.
There was yeah.
I'm looking up I'm trying to find the golf game, Double Fine's like tower fall game, but you hit golf balls at each other.
I don't know what that is.
And it was like it looks like the same sort of static map that you have in Towerfall, but it's a bunch of different characters and they're all hitting golf balls at each other. And when I look up Double Fine Golf, I get a whole bunch of stuff talking about how Double Fine had pitched a game called Bad Golf, and the community like got really upset when it didn't get made, and so the community just made Bad Golf apparently, or is currently making Bad Golf. And now I'm confused. Like, did Double Fine showcase the community version of their game that they didn't get to make?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I'd play Bad Golf.
I'm gonna keep looking into this.
Also, there was a game called Fracked, which was really fun because I got to make a song. It's a musical game, so you play through like and unlock musical notes, and you do things musically. But at the end, you can make music with the game. And I made the best Tron song I've ever heard in my entire life. It was awesome.
Wait, so
and then
how
they
do you
sent it
make-
to me.
How do you make music then?
Well, once you unlock the different bits of the and change everything about it, like everything from the pitch to the treble to the speed, beats per minute, all the stuff, and go in and make your song. And so I made a song that basically sounded like I stole it from the Tron soundtrack, and I felt really good about it. I only had 30 minutes with them, and the song is great. It's fantastic. So
That's really
I
cool.
enjoyed that.
I'll play that game.
Guns of Icarus. Shout out to Guns of Icarus. They have a new
Got their
co-op
co-op mode.
It was a lot of fun. It's basically the game it is now, but rather than fighting people, you're fighting AI. And so they're AI biplanes and they're AI other ships. And the ships
Yeah,
look
they're-
way different.
Planes all over the place, and there are like mini bosses, like big ships you've never seen before that are like, "What up, I'm a boss." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, like there's one, and I don't remember what it's like, what the ship class is, but like it looks like a giant spiked fish because it has like the balloon. You can't shoot down the balloon because there's spikes all around the balloon and like fins and stuff. So I was like, oh no. So that was a lot of fun. And it's a precursor to their adventure mode. I guess adventure mode's coming later this year, and this is sort of what adventure mode will be, except minus the story. And I told them that adventure mode, and I want you guys, I want this to happen. GOI online, tweet at them. We need this guy, Captain Maximilian Valentine, and his crew ship. And it needs to be like the treasure goblin in Diablo. If you can kill him, you get fat loots, but he's so impossible to kill that you can't. And that's so bad, like, ha-ha, and he disappears, right? I want this
It's
one.
like all of our voices, all four of us, just going.
Yeah, I told them it'll be all of us, and we will fight you, and then we'll shout things at you.
What
So it'll be
happens
like,
when you die? Is it like,
well-
oh?
Yeah, here's the thing. No, it'll always be like you thought you could defeat Captain Maximilian Valentine. I shall return. Like that kind of stuff. But it would be all of us yelling at the player. I was like, guys, that'd be the best thing in the world.
What if like we show up very rarely, right?
Yeah,
Our ship
yeah.
shows up very rarely, and when you defeat it, you get an outfit, and that's like the only way you can get that outfit.
Oh, like a special super outfit?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Make it happen. Make it happen. I'm
That
telling
is
you.
pretty sweet.
I'm telling you. GOI online. Tweet at them. Tell them you want that more than anything in the world.
Except for PAX saying that you want IKEA Chicago PAX.
That's already happening. That's already happening.
Pax IKEA, boo.
PC Gaming made a top 11 games.
Well, hold
indie
on.
games.
We're almost done with my list, mister.
Oh,
hold
fine.
Mister.
Ha.
Hotline Miami 2 is pretty obvious. That's
Yeah.
a fun game. That's nothing, that you don't know about. GOD Factory, it reminds me a lot of TIE Fighter and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. It's a lot of fun. It's a space fighting game that is just a blast. It's ship versus ship. I
Literally
think
a
it's still,
blast.
ha! It's two battle cruisers and you're fighting in space with little ships, and it's still very early, but I love the concept. Look, TIE Fighter was my shit back in the day. And I want GD Factory badly. And you can customize your own ships and make them look really cool. I think the standout game for me that I really, really like is this War of Mine. I don't know if you saw that. If you find the trailer for it online, it basically is the coolest trailer ever. The concept is the game of, there are a ton of war games out there, but this time you're not playing one of the soldiers, you're playing the people. And so the trailer is great because it starts out like a normal like Call of Duty trailer, like soldiers running through, like getting shot at. And then as it pans out in the trailer, you realize it's about the people in the background. And the game is you play as people trying to live in a war zone. And so you can only go out at night, and you have to basically survive this war. And that's what it's about. And I was like, this is a great concept for a game.
It really
so I
is.
really hope that and it's not a FPS. You're basically making like decisions and things. I don't know how to describe the game. It's like you have to send, like someone needs to stand watch at your base, and someone needs to sleep at night or else you'll all get tired, and someone needs to go out and hunt for food, but you can only do it at night. And so you have to like collect things and stay alive. It's basically just a keep alive simulator. So
Wait, so does it play like turn-based, or is it real-time?
it's a mixture. So what happens, so for example, is you have a little shelter, and so it's you and however many people, like you can get more people, or you can, like, people can die. So it's sort of FTL-ish like that. But what happens is you scrounge for food, and you scrounge for supplies, and you can make things, and you can equip your base and make it better. So you can like have like, you can like even turn on a fridge so you can keep food cold and things. But you also don't want to have a lot of lights because then people will know you're there, things like that. And so what you'll do is you have, I guess crew members, even though they're not a crew, but someone, people need to sleep or else they'll lose, they'll go nuts, or get sick and die. Some people need to stand guard because there are also people out there just like you trying to survive. And then some people need to go out and scrounge around. So if you just have your people like protect your base, I guess a turn will go and then you'll see what happens to your base. But if you scrounge, someone has to go out and then you go on like a mission where you're actually going around trying to find stuff, and you have to sneak into other people's houses or sneak around. So you have to avoid dogs and guards and soldiers, and then also other people who are out there trying to survive. But it's not first person. It's like a side scrolly majig.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah. So it's not like Rust or anything like that. It's basically a war sort of simulator. It's very cool. It's very cool. I actually was really impressed by that game. So that,
Ooh.
I think that'll do it. The two games I didn't get to play that I really wanted to were Let's Quip, which is a debate simulator, which I was like, oh, I want to play that. And then Hand of Fate, which I guess was like a card thing, but I didn't get a chance to play it because there were just too many people there and I ran out of time. So those are the two I'm going to look up and find because I saw those and was like, oh, I want to play Let's Quip so badly because it's you debate people. I was like, and you just, I don't know how you play it. It said debate simulator. And I was like, I want to play that so badly, but there's a line for it. And I just was like, I can't be bothered.
That sounds like an amazing game, debate simulator.
Right? So that was me.
I have to say, I had never really looked at any Project Spark stuff. And I wound up sitting in on them doing like a big Project Spark presentation. And by the end of it, Neil and I had watched it together. Neil and I were like, we've got to mess around with this. Like, it wound up seeming so cool. I was like, I want to actually play this now. I was making so much fun of it, and now it looks like legitimately fun. But my favorite part was love was blossoming behind me the entire time. There was this dude behind me that I never looked at. And this girl came up and sat down next to him, and he was like, hey, did you get that oatmeal stuff in your bag? And she was like, oh yeah, did you want mine? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And they were, just like talking back and forth. And I was like, oh, cool. They, they're buddies behind me. They're talking for a while, and he was like, hey, what do you think would happen if like, somebody made a whole world of penises? What do you think would happen if they made a game of just penises? And she was like, yeah, I wonder what would happen. That would be really funny. And he was like, yeah, it would. And then there was this long pause, and then he was like, I'm Troy, by the way. And she was like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Sarah. And I was like, oh my God, they didn't know each other. They didn't know each other before this. And then it turned into this weird, awkward wooing phase where he was like, do you like my hat? She was like, yeah, it's a really cool hat. And he was like, yeah, it's probably my favorite hat that I've ever owned. And she was like, I could tell why it's a really cool hat.
So do you like penises? Because, like, I got one.
Yeah, I could make you a penis game. There's a penis game that I could make. It was the weirdest thing in the world. And then when I got up and turned around, he had like the biggest, weirdest hat I've ever seen in my life, which just made it even better. But that was all going on while I was watching the Project Spark presentation.
I'd like to imagine
made the whole thing better.
They got married and have kids now.
Yep.
Yeah, already.
And,
Yep.
Kids already.
and they're just so happy. They have a white picket fence house.
Yeah.
The American dream.
He also had a massive beard. It was like huge hat that looked like a big bird, and then he had a beard like this. I was so impressed.
A huge hat that looked like a big bird.
So you're saying
Yeah.
he was Radagast.
He was, yeah, he was Radagast to the brown.
He took his hat out and burned it.
Yeah, he was just like, do you like my hat? And bird poop is like falling all over his face.
I love bird shit. I've been waiting to find a man who was covered in it. Only at PAX.
Only at PAX can you find these things.
Incredible.
So,
I'm trying
I
to
don't have
think.
any more games that I have on my list here that I can remember at least.
Trying to think of what else I played. What was there?
I mean, there's
Do you know anything? Do you have anything? What were the lists that one thing that you found had?
These are from PC Mag.
Oh, you're not talking
Obviously.
to me. I was like, what?
Planetary Annihilation.
Okay.
I didn't even see that. Okay, great.
Dive Kick Edition. Wait. Dive Kick Edition?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight's been around for a while, though.
Yeah, Shovel Knight's not new.
Oh.
Whatever. Okay. All right.
Neither is Dive Kick, though. Keep going.
Broforce.
Oh, fucking Broforce! I
Broforce is
forgot
great.
because I played it before though. Broforce, it might be the best game ever made by man or woman. It is so American. There's nothing more fun about it. It's literally just like beat the level, kill your friends, go America. That's it. That's how the game.
Yeah, it says it's like an 80s, 90s action movie, but crazy.
Thank you, Peter Brown.
Chat says,
That's not
chat
Peter
says that
Brown.
I'm jealous. Chat says I'm jealous of the fact that I wasn't a guy in a big hat hitting on a girl at a convention.
With bird
Look!
shit in your hair.
Look, there were plenty of women there that I could have hit on, but I chose to go the high road and only hit on people during the Q&A, which is very awkward.
Do tell.
Nothing. Oh, the Q&A was, for those who missed it, the Friend Zone Live was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it went really well. I was really
It's a
happy.
lot of fun.
I missed it. What happened?
Dodger, would you like to explain what happened?
Wait, what happened?
Friends, I don't know.
With,
I don't
you're
know,
the-
it's all
you
right.
getting hit on? Or you hitting
no.
on people? I don't remember any of
God, I
that
wish.
happening.
I
You were
wish.
actually on really good behavior.
I just
I
want to.
wish.
I just want a synopsis.
Someone tell Fem Booker to call me, but her boyfriend, woman Elizabeth, was all over that shit. That's not cool for me.
Her
No,
boyfriend, woman Elizabeth.
Man Elizabeth. Whatever. Look, I don't fucking.
Wait, so what happens at a friend zone panel? Like they're
Yeah,
like,
no,
this
I
is
wanted
the
you
friend
to-
zone panel.
I
Then what
wanted you
happens?
to tell what happened at the friend zone panel so you could explain it to people because you're in charge of it.
Oh.
I just showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, the panel was mostly Q&A. Every time that we've done the TGS podcast panel or the co-optional podcast panel,
TV
or
ruins it.
whatever.
We're talking about stuff no one cares
TV
about.
wants to talk about stuff,
Agreed.
and every time Jesse and I are like, "Let's just do Q&A," and he's like, "No, we will talk about things that
I
matter,
say
and then we will do
We
Q&A."
will talk about it like it's a podcast.
Yes, just like that. And so this time, when I was asked what I thought the friend zone panel should be, I was like, well, we can do like maybe one game, and then the rest of it should just be Q&A. And everybody was like, cool, sounds good. So Lauren came up with an icebreaker for us that was the weird taboo game where you picked up a card that had a character name on
Is that
it.
Lauren's idea? It explains a
Yeah.
lot, actually.
Oh,
now I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So it would have a character on it, like Kratos, and then it would say, but you can't say all of these words, like God or war or or Blades of Chaos, like all that. And then you have to talk in that person's voice and explain who you are without using the taboo words. And every single time I started to talk, well, not every single time, but almost every single time I started to talk, JonTron just got it immediately. I said like one line, and JonTron was like, "Are you Cortana?" I was like, "Yeah, I am. Thank you. That's yep."
That was a pretty good JonTron impression.
I got yelled at because Markiplier goes like, "I'm a green skin," and I was like, "What's he thrall?" And everyone was like, "How'd you know that?" And I was like,
How wouldn't I know that?
"I mean, that's my thing. I get it."
You ruined
Yeah.
the game.
It was literally the quickest because everyone knew everything. There wasn't like it was like I live in a sewer and I just started listing Ninja Turtles. I was like, what else could it be?
It was good. So we did that game. We went through all of them, and then we had the Q&A where we were asked such questions as, "Can each one of you do an imitation of somebody else at the table?" And JonTron tried to do a Markiplier impression, and Markiplier didn't realize it.
It's like, what
That
is
was
that?
my favorite. There was like a long pause, and then Mark was like, "Wait, were you just doing me?" John was like, "Ah!" It was great. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, and we were able to do a bunch of signings and pictures and stuff after it was over, and that was great.
Yep.
It was really hot as well because we were all in kigurumis.
Of course.
And I was
you
very
were.
proud of Jesse because Jesse actually brought his kigurumi. It was sweet.
You did it.
You know what? I sat through all of that. It was the worst, single worst experience of my life. Mm-hmm. Just the worst. Just all those people.
But you said
Not-
all the Q&A
not-
people wanted to ask you questions.
Don't ruin my joke, Crendor.
Oh.
I was gonna say having to watch all of you sit there while people only cared about me. That's what I was gonna say. You ruined
Well,
it.
That's what I do. I ruin fun. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. Either way.
It was fun, and I had a blast. And then I got to laugh.
It was good.
I got to laugh as every time someone came up, they're like, "Question for Jesse." I was like, "No,
Where's WoWCrendor?
this guy's a Grendor." I was like, "No, I have no answers for you." A lot of questions were about TB. That's what most of it was. A lot of it was like,
TB?
"Question for Jesse." My question's about TB. I'm like, what the fuck do I know? I was like, so I told everyone to tweet him. I was like, let's go tweet TB.
Yeah.
I'm sure he appreciated it.
So that was
It was very good. We had
was
a
fun.
lot of fun.
I'm trying to think of anything else exciting that happened at the convention. Not really. Nothing really exciting happened.
A bunch of us impromptu went on a party bus, and Negative Neil drank alcohol from the floor of the bus.
What?
So you should tweet at Negative Neil, say you're the worst.
You drank alcohol from the was it on the floor? And he
we went outside of our hotel because we wanted dumplings, and it was really late at night, and a party bus just happened to drive up and went, "Where are you going?" And Vinny, my boss, was like, "We're going to Chinatown." He was like, "Get in." So we got in this bus with like half-empty bottles of alcohol all over the floor and stripper poles inside of the bus. The second the bus started driving, there were disco lights that started flashing, and Miley Cyrus was blasting as loud as possible. And then Neil drank some sour apple vodka from the floor and started sticking his head out the window and telling people to go fuck themselves. It was great. It was a great night. It like went from really normal to like, what the fuck, really quick.
So I have some questions.
Yes.
I have a lot of questions too. Most of them involve. Actually, I got a lot of answers. Not so many questions.
Okay.
Most of it involves what goes on at Maker, and I get it now. I get it. I get it. Answers have been. All right, we're good. Never mind. I don't have any more questions. My questions have been answered.
Cool. Good.
First question. A party bus just showed up. It
Yeah.
just showed up and was like,
Yep.
"Get in."
Yep.
And you got in.
Yeah.
Like this guy just pulled up in
You
a
have to
party
seize
bus.
adventures, Crender. Seize
Here's the thing.
adventures.
If you want to kidnap Dodger, just show up on a bus and say, "Get in." She will be like, "Oh yeah."
I
no, this
wouldn't
is an
have done this
adventure."
by myself. There were 7 of us.
Well,
the deal.
even with
could have got
7
that
of
guy
you.
off.
Even
Just
with
gas
7
the
of you.
bus, knock them all out. I'm just saying, it's not that hard, guys.
This could have been like the Hitler bus. He could have locked the doors
Right?
and like gassed
Right?
you all.
That's what I'm saying. You get in there, the lights start spinning, my star starts playing, and that's the last thing you see before you die.
Last thing you
But
want to get in
instead,
is Hitler bus. I'm just
I got to
saying.
round off my day after doing the panel by hopping on a party bus and singing Miley Cyrus as loud as I possibly could.
But you're lucky
Is the
it wasn't
stupid-
something
A
else.
plus.
Then, okay.
A plus.
That's-
And I got to eat great Chinese food.
Okay.
And then while walking back, Neil got asked for crack. So, look.
Oh my God! I got the same thing happen to me. The same thing happened to me. Okay.
was it the same person?
I hope so. Tell me about your situation.
So Thursday night, before the con even starts, I go out to dinner in Chinatown with the guys from Guns of Icarus Online, and we go to the dumpling place that we went to last year. That all the Polaris people went to last year. That dumpling place.
Gourmet Dumpling House. That's where we
So
tried to go,
good.
but it was closed by the time we got there.
So good. Anyway, we go in there. We're all very excited. And we're eating our dumplings. And when we leave, we realize that one of the guys needs something from CVS. I don't remember what. I assume like herpes cream or look. I don't know what the Guns of Icarus guys are into.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
So we go there and we're standing outside waiting for whatever is going on in there. This woman comes up to me and like rubs my shoulders like, "Hey there, how you doing?" And because I'm just a nice guy, I'm like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
But you just
She's
said
like,
you
"Good."
weren't a nice guy earlier in the show.
No. I said I
He
want
is
to
a
be
nice guy,
bad
but he wants to be a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm too nice, which is why I'd be raped horribly in jail. Yeah. Anyway, get with the program, Crendor.
Okay. You know I need to have things explained to me further.
So then what happens? So I'm outside. I'm just talking to this woman, and so she walks away, and then the guy from Guns N' Icarus is like, "Do you know that person?" I was like, "No clue who that was." She walks back up and she goes, "Got a crack?" And I was like, "What?" and she's like, "I just asked him." I was like, "No, I'm sorry." No. She goes, "Weed? No weed?" I'm like, "Nope." And she's like, "What about cigarette?" I'm like, "Nope." She's like, "All right, thanks, beautiful," and walks away. I'm like, who the fuck was that?
You had a much more pleasant situation.
Oh, mine was like an 85-year-old black woman. She was sassy as shit. She was like, she just came and started talking to me, and I was like, I like this lady. She's classy. And then she came back 5 minutes later. Was like, "You got crack?" I was like, "Nope, I was wrong."
So when we were walking back from the place where we got food, Neil was a little ways ahead of us, and this black nondescript vehicle pulls up, window rolls down, and this old man sticks his head out the window and goes, "Kid, you got crack?" And Neil was like, "No, sir, I do not have any crack." And the man goes, "Ah!" and just drives away.
What?
It was weird.
No,
that whole night was just weird.
What? I don't even know. That party bus could have been the crack bus.
Maybe maybe he saw us get out of the bus and he was like, "That's the crack bus."
Here's the thing. I feel like Neil was lying.
Neil is actually like a well-known underground drug dealer and was like, "Not now."
Yeah,
No,
right.
I don't have
he
crack.
did like lick alcohol off a party bus.
Yeah,
Bus
yeah. No,
floor or whatever.
I'm saying maybe Neil's nickname
Can
is
we
Kid.
expand it to that? It's not even like he drank it out of a bottle. Now it's just he licked it
That's
off
how I
the floor of the
imagined
bus.
it when you said that. I
No.
just pictured like lapping it up off the floor.
Neil has look. I've never known a person to actually get super mouth herpes, but Neil has that now.
Yeah.
Neil has got like throat herpes.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I don't. What?
So
Neil
it happens when
Florbooze
you got a
Lambert.
Life
That's his
of
name now.
life of crack and alcohol. And
Here's look. I'm not judging your friends, but I feel like you have surrounded yourself by idiots so that you seem like a genius in comparison. It's like.
Do I
really
seem like a
credit you.
genius?
Now you do. Yeah. Now you seem like the smartest
Really?
fucking person
Oh
I
my
know.
god, it works.
Yeah. It's like when in high school the really gorgeous girl always surrounded herself with girls who were not nearly as hot, so she seemed more attractive. That's you, but with dummy friends.
I feel like I act much more dumb than pretty much anybody I know.
That's why you did what you did. You can get away with being an idiot because you have friends who are stupider than you. Even on your worst day, they're so dumb. That's right. Neil is so fucking dumb.
so dumb.
Neil
so
is the dumbest
stupid.
piece of shit who ever lived.
No, Neil, no, I'm sorry I told this story.
Neil is so dumb.
He's just licking alcohol off gravel on the back streets of Boston.
He's like an alcoholic crackhead homeless person who found his way on a bus and saw there was a puddle of alcohol on the floor and got down like a dog and licked it up. Mm-hmm. Like a dog. Mm-hmm. That's how the story's gonna end up. Mm-hmm. Neil got on the ground like a dog and started panting while licking alcohol off the ground. He said, "Give me more, Daddy. Give me more." True.
What the fuck are you talking about anymore?
That's what happened. That's what happened to Neil.
But I don't even know where we went. I don't know where we are. Let's just say today at Starbucks, so I got this Starbucks. There was this black lady, and she was getting some Starbucks too. And she was like, "It's cold out today. You know what they say when it's cold out?
Nope.
You're not even hungry." And I was like, "What?
No.
That makes no sense. You're not even hungry?"
Cut it off. Cut it off. Crender's gonna get us in trouble. Cut it off.
All right.
Cut it off.
Maybe we should take
There's no story there. Just racism. Cut it off.
should take
Cut it
another
off.
break. Let's take another break.
Cut it off.
And
Cut it off. Let's take a break. We'll come back with news. Cut it off.
we'll come back with
Cut it
news.
off.
We're
All
gonna
right.
we're gonna cut it off. Where'd my iTunes go? iTunes? iTunes?
Cut it off. Cut it off.
Right, just keep
Cut it off.
keep saying that.
Nope. Cut it off.
Cut it off.
Jesse's such
Cut
a
it off.
nice guy.
He really
Isn't
is.
Jesse such a nice guy?
I know. It's almost like he hides it. Like he's so
Yeah.
nice. It's just a mask.
Such a
It's
nice
like a
guy.
mask for deep down. He really isn't nice.
Ladies.
It's almost like I'm start playing a song and then it's gonna get cut off. I'm kind of just
Play the song. Oh my god.
okay. I'll play the song. Here we go. I'm gonna play a song. Welcome to the break. Welcome to the break. Enjoy your stay. And we're back.
Hey. I knew it was happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just glad I wasn't picking my nose.
That is good. I see the
I was
cat.
picking my butt.
Cat.
Aw.
joined you.
Hey, sweetie. Is this Sherlock?
Sherlock is now part of this show.
Yeah.
A great day.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Let's talk news you can use.
All right. I got a great news story for us.
Okay, I have two actually, two really good
All right,
ones.
we'll start off with mine
Okay.
because
not
I'm
as
the
good as mine.
host.
Yeah, okay, go.
New Call of Duty DLC has Snoop Dogg announce your kills.
God damn it.
Wait, say that again?
So, the new Call of Duty DLC has Snoop Dogg as like the voiceover guy who's like double kill.
Like a voice pack?
Yeah.
Or as the actual just voice forever?
And it's like well, I don't know that much, but I just know like so when you get like a double kill or a triple kill, or he's just like, yo,
It'll be
that's a
Snoop.
triple kill right there, like that type of thing.
Yeah,
So
That was
that's
actually, I would love to have, like, yo, that's a triple kill. Right there.
D to the double kill.
What?
I don't know.
Snoop Dizzle dropping the kizzles.
Quadrizzle kill.
Smoke a fatty. Shoot that baddie.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So that's my leading news story.
Here's the thing. At first, that was dumb. Now I'm so behind that.
I know.
Now I want that in every game. I was like, that's stupid. Now I'm like, shit, I want Snoop Dogg in all games.
I know, right?
Oh, Snoop Dogg in Dynasty Warriors would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Get out the way, Lou Boo. I've got a joint for you. Just like, then you smoke up. That was my Snoop Dogg symbol, kids. If you ever see me do this, I'm talking about Snoop Dogg.
I mean, if it's not already a universal symbol.
It is for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. So what is
By the way,
what?
oh, I was gonna say, remember when it was Snoop Lion? That was dumb. All right, anyway. Let's continue.
Yeah. Wait, did he change it back?
No, but he'll always
I
be
think
Snoop
he's
Dogg.
still
Oh.
Snoop Lion.
No, he's not.
So stupid.
That's like when Garth Brooks changed his name to whatever that other guy was. Remember that? Anyone remember that? How old am I that I know that? Anyway,
Garth Brooks changed his name?
yeah, he made an
To
album
what?
that was. He made a special album that was a different name.
Garth Brooks name change. Chris Gaines?
Yes,
What?
he had a Chris Gaines album.
Chris Gaines was a fictional alternative rock persona created as an alter ego for Garth Brooks to
Garth
explore
Brooks.
rock and roll.
And that's what inspired his daughter's show. Sorry, not his daughter's show. Miley Cyrus. That's what inspired Miley Cyrus's show.
What?
It's the
That's
girl
hilarious.
with the girl with alt persona. Yeah.
That's stupid. Why would
Anyway,
Why would you
that is
change
dumb.
your
That's
name
why we're
from
not gonna
Garth Brooks? Like that's a cool name. Like, yo, I'm Garth Brooks. They're like Christopher Gaines.
Because look, drugs.
Look
Cocaine.
at this album cover. Oh my
Cocaine's
god.
a hell of a drug.
What?
Taste. Oh, it's beautiful.
I've seen it. I lived it. I don't need to see it.
There are 13
Anyway.
tracks.
Let's talk games again, because that's more fun than me getting us off topic.
Oh my god. That
You
is
see
a
him?
creepy album cover.
Right?
Stop.
It's super
He
weird.
doesn't even look the same.
Yeah.
Because it's an alt
He's got his little
persona.
goatee. He's got his little goatee going on.
He
Okay,
does.
anyway, let's continue on. The new story.
I guess
several
that's a
new
soul
stories.
patch.
Yeah, it's a soul patch.
The first news story is Dragon Age Inquisition will be using Connect voice commands, which
What?
I don't know why that makes sense, but the best part of this article, you can find it over at Polygon, is that in Mass Effect 3, players can deliver commands to squad mates, activate abilities, and switch weapons with speech prompts. Details on how the voice commands will work are not yet provided, but BioWare plans on using Xbox's Smart Glass app for the game. It needs to make sense, of course, Lee said, but we want Inquisition to be an experience that you can take with you everywhere. To work, to the commute home, the living room, and bed.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I think they're saying they want you to take Dragon Age Inquisition into your bedroom.
And make
I
sweet
assume-
love to it.
I assume that's what they're saying. I
Yeah.
assume they're saying the graphics will be so good. This time when you bang Morgan, you can do it in your bed.
You gotta like voice command it, like take off your
Yeah.
clothes.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's what they're hinting at. Like you can be like, now take off your top, Morgan. right? You know that's
She'll
what it's
be
gonna
like,
be.
"Ah!" Just like
You know
that.
that's what it's gonna be.
I guess I will.
Then you're gonna have evil dragon babies or some shit. I'm telling you, that's what it. Does that make sense to anyone else? Because that's what that means to me.
Sounds like that is the case.
Also, what worries me about what they just said there is, it sounds like they're dumbing down a lot of the game so you can take it with you on the go.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, it sounds like I'd rather have a really good game that was good that you had to play in your living room than a game that I could take anywhere with me and I would lose stuff to make it so I could take it anywhere with me. I don't care. I don't care if it works with my.
You can only do the bedroom
smart
scenes when
glass
you're
app.
in the bedroom.
Ugh.
Here's the thing. If they had a simulator that was like have Dragon Age characters with you all day, every day, that would be the quintessential like bedroom game. Like, yeah, get in bed, Morgan. Yeah, so like that's creepy. That's like that's not even like
Now
funny.
it's creepy.
No. It was always creepy. It's when you say you can take the game anywhere to work, so now you're not working.
Right.
On the commute home, so now you're
Right.
just the weirdo playing a game on the bus and everyone's like, who the fuck is that crazy person?
Yeah, we don't
to the
need-
living room.
We don't need
where
people
games
playing
should be played.
Dragon Age on those places. We need people watching us at those places.
Yeah,
So we can make money.
And then to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Which look, you shouldn't be taking Inquisition to the bedroom. You should be taking us into the bedroom.
Yeah.
So we can make some money.
Yeah. Why don't you just sit on down
WoWCrendor,
and
male
hit that
prostitutes.
follow and subscribe button right now. We're gonna show you a good time.
Don't skip the
Oh.
ad, girl. Don't skip the ad, girl. Let it play all night long. That's 6 cents. That's 6 cents I earn. Yeah,
Loving
I'll
that
give you
6
all
cents.
6 cents.
That should be your next job, Jesse.
Is really creepy ads.
Doing ad
like,
voices.
Hey, girl, this is an advertisement about how you should watch me in bed. Right? Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, actually, hey, human being, because I don't care. Hey, human being, who is definitely not an animal, watching this while your owner is asleep. Why don't you take me to bed? Like that.
The Jesse Cox late night hour.
Look, here's the deal. Here's what's happening with the podcast. We already made it 2 hours in with content. At this point, if people have stopped watching, they stop watching because TV's not here and they don't give a damn. And anyone else, they're here because they just want to see us talk.
Exactly.
So screw you guys who are like, talk about games. I'm working on it. I'm trying very hard. But sometimes I have to remind everybody that I would like to be in their bedroom.
Is that so much to ask?
That's so much to ask.
Literally every time I look over and see the chat, somebody is like, "Oh, if TB were here, he would tell them what idiots
TB
they are
is here.
right now."
He's just lagging. Very
always
badly.
here.
TB sold his voice to an underwater sea witch in order to get human legs. That's why you can't talk right now.
He's
Right?
in the bedroom
Yes.
playing Dragon Age.
That's a Little Mermaid joke.
He's in the bedroom.
Because we're owned by Disney.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're owned by Disney. I just want to be Eeyore. Listen, Disney, if you need an Eeyore voice,
Can I be?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And a dog can be
Aw.
Piglet. Oh my god! Yes, make this happen.
Hey,
that
friendship!
sounds pretty fun to me. I guess.
Then we can just keep poking you in the ass. It'll be great. That's not what I meant, but his tail. His tail.
I think that's meant for the Dragon Age bedroom.
Dragon Age bedroom. Take it to the bedroom.
2014.
That is something that I thought was very funny, but also even more humorous. Nintendo still shitty.
Whoa.
Turns out, Watch Dogs will release on May 27th for every platform but Wii U. Turns out they won't get it until fall. And if you remember at E3 last year, Watch Dogs was their big thing that was like, this is why you should get a Wii U. Because Watch Dogs, guys. Nope. Everyone's going to get it except Wii U.
Didn't they?
Yes.
Didn't
You can do it. I believe in you.
What is going on?
Never mind.
Your cat's trying to get away. Your cat's like, nope. Nope.
Oh, his little leg. You tried really hard. Look,
What were you trying to say?
I don't know. I was.
No, you
I
can't.
was.
You can't.
I was trying. I was trying to say, wasn't that not Nintendo's fault? But like the Watchdog devs were like, we can't figure out the Wii U.
Yes. It is not Nintendo's fault. Well, actually, it is. It is Nintendo's fault because Nintendo made a console that no one can figure out. But yeah, the developers have. It's not Montreal. Ubisoft Montreal is not making the game. It's someone else. It is Ubisoft Bucharest, Romania is making the game, and so every other platform is getting it from the Montreal guys, and only Wii U is getting it from the Romania. They had to make an entirely separate team and an entirely separate country in order to figure out the Wii U.
Oh.
So, once again, Wii U has nothing anyone wants to play.
It's because they're not used to making, like, video games that aren't their already stabilized character base, like Donkey Kong and Mario.
It's a sad state of affairs over there. And
Don't
the worst
make
part
Watch
is,
Dogs with, like, Mario.
Can I just say, we just got back from a video game convention. Mm-hmm. No one even thought of, like, Nintendo wasn't on anyone's mind.
know.
Like they're so off the radar. It's sad.
They have the new Smash
really
Bros
sad.
for DS.
Here's the thing. Unless you care about Smash Bros, which is look, I've been to a fighting game tournament. I went to Evo last year. I'm going again this year. I'm gonna say what we all know. The Smash Brothers community, you're a bunch of weirdos. You're a bunch of weirdos. You're way too excited about that game. The amount of Wii Fit porn that exists now is horrifying. Stop it, guys. You're creeping me out. You're creeping me out. And you gotta stop.
On the plane, we were all daydreaming about what if Smash Brothers had come out before we had to get on this plane, then we all could have Smash Brothers together on the plane.
Remember what I said about Smash Brothers fans being weirdos? Dodgers friends drink shit off the ground. I think I speak for myself when I say that I'm right.
And buy crack. He probably did buy the crack. He just didn't tell you. He was like, yeah, I got offered it. I didn't buy it. I mean,
No, Neil was the seller, remember?
Oh, yeah,
the
Neil
guy wanted
was
the
the
crack
seller.
from Neil.
oh yeah, that's right. He probably buys it too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Look, I've seen the best your gaming community has to offer at Evo, and it was no.
Smash Brothers is like the game people play at like parties, and they're like, yeah, let's play some Smash Bros. Like they play it for 20 minutes. Like, all right, but then there's like the competitive people. It's like, this isn't a competitive game. This is just
If I have to start online beef with someone, I want it to be with the Smash Brothers community. I feel like I need to take them down a peg.
it is a competitive game.
They've gotten by too long on a game that is not as competitive as they say it is. We need to stop it. We need to stop letting you guys have a pass. I want to be the one to take you down. I
Yeah,
want to be that guy. So
Jesse
yeah,
Cox
look,
angering the Smash Brothers community and Crip fanboys since 2014.
I want to start all the online beefs. I feel like that can only help me. It only helps rappers when rappers get in beefs. Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
They just get more publicity.
Get more publicity. I need to get in beefs. I need to get in beefs with Eminem. Oh man. Mm-hmm. If I can get in a beef, Eminem, you're white and not nearly as good of a rapper as you think you are. Also, you have mommy issues. Owned him.
Who else? PewDiePie?
Owned him. PewDiePie, learn to speak English like a real person would. You foreigner. And stop having a gorgeous girlfriend. I hate you. See, I'm good at this.
You are good at this.
Who else? You got anyone else?
I mean, we already covered Markiplier.
Markiplier, your hair looks like a shark. What else? What else?
Yogscast.
Yogscast, stop copying me, you copiers. You even copy my looks.
You made them big. They were on your show before they were even popular.
I made them big. They used me, and same thing with Sly Fox. Sly Fox is on my show.
Yep.
He used me to get popular. If it wasn't for me, he would be nobody. He'd be nobody. Creatures, more like
Bleachers.
bleachers, because people sit on them because they're flat and emotionless acts. Anyone else?
Jenna Marbles.
Jenna Marbles. I remember when all you did was jump around in a bikini, and then you became famous and tried to have talent. You don't have talent. Get out of here. Next. Give me someone. Give me someone.
All right.
I'm starting all the beef.
See who's the game. The LOL community.
League of Legends. More like lame of losers.
The label
I don't know
is-
how you can go up from there.
Well, my work here is done. I think I've taken on everyone that needs to be taken on.
I think you did. Now it's only fame and skyrocketing views and subscribers from here.
I'm gonna have to write a real long apology note, aren't I?
Probably. Oh yeah, Felicia Day.
I can say nothing about it Felicia Day. Felicia Day, I love you, and I always have and always will, much more than any other human being in existence.
There we go. That's a nice way to wrap that up, though.
Yeah.
A little Felicia Day action.
Uh-huh.
Dodger,
Now
did you
what?
find any news, or did you?
I didn't even
Dodger
look.
didn't do shit.
I didn't think so.
Because you guys said you were on it, so I was like, cool.
I didn't say anything. You just
I didn't
assumed
say
I was
anything
gonna
either.
look up stuff.
I didn't say anything either.
You did say something, Jesse.
I didn't say anything.
Either way, I have another news story. There's a game called, what is this? This is on Kotaku.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
like Secrets of Mana as a dungeon crawler.
But it
Wayward
is?
Souls.
What?
Wayward Souls.
What?
So look that up.
I am
They
right
say
now.
It's like Secrets of Mana, but it's a dungeon crawler.
Wayward Souls from Rocket Cat Games.
Yeah. I don't know. And they don't even have a big article on it. It's just sometimes you're wandering around PAX East and you find a sweet game that looks like Secrets of Mana, so you've got to check it out. This is Wayward Souls, the next game from folks at Rocket Cat. It's out for iOS on April 24th.
It does look like Secret of Mana.
They made such games as Mage Gauntlet and Punch Quest.
It looks and plays almost like Secret of Mana, except it. Yeah, you're right. It's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I guess that's another game to check out.
there's the teaser for Blood Bowl 2.
Oh yeah, there's a teaser for Blood Bowl 2!
That happened.
Yeah. Pretty sure the only people excited are like me, Kenor, and Sam. Like, oh yes!
Sick.
Oh yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5 rumored to be landing on PS4, Xbox One, and PC in June.
Yeah.
accurate action for that announcement. I mean,
Is there any real news or
I don't think there's a lot of real news.
are we gonna talk about the new Sid Meier's Beyond Earth civilization? Because I want that.
What?
Oh yeah,
want
the
that really
space one.
bad.
Yeah.
What? I didn't even hear
space
about
civ.
that.
Civilization
Yeah,
Beyond
dude.
Earth.
It makes
Whoa.
it so that there's a new playable area that's like in the atmosphere around Earth, and then you can also expand further and travel to different planets and go to aliens and all sorts of other
Whoa.
stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
Which is great because Civ 5, the furthest you could get was like not even that far. Like it was really depressing that the future tech wasn't even that futuristic. In Civ 4, you got fucking Imperial walkers and shit. It was great.
Yeah.
And this one did not have that. It's
Oh
disappointing.
my. I am extremely excited now for this.
What the
Right?
fuck is that?
What?
Well, Dodge is gonna die.
Hold on, everybody, focus in on this. This could be a hit video on the internet. I call dibs. Copyright. This is on my channel.
Is it wrong that I want to like whatever's happening there? Dodge's cat's getting the full view,
He is.
and if oh man, this is like the plot of a really good movie. If Dodger gets killed right now, the cat's the only witness. Oh man, and then a cat whisperer has to come in and figure out who killed it, who killed Dodger.
Damn. Just watch Sherlock. Watch his eyes.
He seems entirely uninterested.
Uh,
Uh-oh, we're about to find out something. We're about to find it out. What is
we're
it?
about to find it out. Breaking
What happened
news.
to her? What happened to breaking news? What happened, Dodger?
Breaking news today inside of my apartment, as it sounded as though there was a swarm of bees next to my face. But I have no idea where it came from, as it has now disappeared.
Oh my god, I wish there are like thousands of bees.
Are there bees attacking us in our apartments? Find out tonight at 11.
Bees? Look, my cat was staring at a certain part of the window. No bees there. But it legit sounded like multiple bees were in my room, and it's weirded me out now.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't doubt that bees had found their way into your apartment.
I wouldn't either.
Probably.
I feel like you would have been like, "Hey guys, it's coffee time." So I left out a jar of honey last night, and bees swarmed into my apartment.
I mean, didn't
Yeah.
you already have the fruit fly attack?
Oh, of course. Of course I've had the
Turned
fruit fly
out to
attack.
be the like liquidating
Nope.
potato.
No, that's so
Yeah.
gross. Nope.
Yeah, there was a long time ago when I found. I'm only going to tell this story because I want
Nope.
to see Jesse just like
Nope.
get disgusted. There was the other time where I hadn't taken out like the little trash can in my bedroom in a while, and there were maggots coming out of
Nope.
the tea bags that were in that.
How long was it there? What do you mean by a while? Maggots don't just grow out of fucking tea bags overnight. Are you saying like months? Did you just leave a trash bag there for months? God damn it. You know what? Sam truly must be the nicest fucking human being on the planet. Because I swear to God, if that had happened once, I would have dumped the maggots all over you and been like, "Clean your shit up," and like left. And you never.
It's not like he cleans it when it's my fault. I always clean it.
But he puts up with you.
He does.
That's-
He does put up with
he's
me.
He's like a fucking saint.
That's
like
that's love.
Saint Sam. That is love. I will never question it. That is love. That is the true meaning of love. I will never question that. Dear God, that man, my God, he must really be hard up for it because that is a lot of work and effort.
Wait, so
It's not that much effort to just sit there.
It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort to put up with. Look. Teabag maggots is a whole nother level of effort.
has it been worse than teabag maggots? That's the question.
Maggots. Holy fuck.
Whoa!
Teabag.
What just happened?
What is it? Did you find it?
What just happened? We got breaking stories.
Crendor, I'm coming to you live from Dodger's house, where Teabag Maggot Girl now has bees in her walls. I repeat, bees in her walls.
Now, Jesse, I feel like the bees have knocked over something. I heard an object.
You. I'm so proud of you.
What? It sounds like something is.
The crazy old cat lady living in the house has gone insane, ladies and gentlemen, and now she's carrying one of her cats. She has two cats on screen. I'm not sure what's happening, but Teabag
It
Maggots
could
might be
be
involved.
that the cat has killed the bees or maggots. Let's get it.
Was there a
let's get
rat?
the breaking info.
Did the cat get the rat? Now we go live to Dodger in the field. Dodger, what is happening right now?
Thank you, Jesse. It turns out that what sounded like a swarm of bees was actually two very large flies mating together. So they were finally found by one of my cats, who trapped them under two paws and proceeded to eat them.
Unbelievable.
This
I'm
just
so
in,
proud.
Teabag Maggots have become giant fucking flies.
And now they're dead.
And now they're dead. Or so we think. See
Dun,
you
dun.
in the fly
Dun,
tube.
dun, dun, dun.
Do flies cause cancer? We'll find out more later in the show.
They might.
All we need
I
to
don't
do is
know.
wait and see if Dodger gets cancer. If it happens, we know.
Yep.
I was so proud of her. It was amazing. She was like trapping them like this and just like, and then slowly put her face down there and like let them free, and they just flew into her mouth, and then she was like, and
That's how
swallowed
it
them.
happened.
I was like, Kitty, so proud you got rid of the swarm of bees, that it was actually two flies
I
trying to
cannot
make
even-
babies.
Cannot even tell you how disgusted I am. You're gonna have your cat's gonna take a dump, and then you're gonna have poo maggots, and I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. And you're gonna be like, guys, guess what? Poo maggots. Nope.
I'm pretty sure the flies got in because it's hot as balls in my apartment always, and my window's open in the kitchen.
I feel like that would
Oh,
indeed.
those are like Hollywood street flies then. Oh,
yeah,
they're
those
even
are Hollywood
worse.
flies.
Those are
was
worse.
probably-
Polluted Hollywood street flies.
Oh, they're hipster flies.
That was probably Kim Kardashian fly, and
Right.
Or Kim Flydashian. That
Kim
would be better.
Flydashian.
There you
There we go.
I was,
Whatever.
I was hoping for something
Yeah.
a bit next level.
yeah.
Thank you.
you.
I try.
And who's she dating now? Is she wait? Oh yeah, Kanye.
They're married,
Oh
dog.
yeah, they're married. Listen, I don't care.
Old man Crendor, like, oh,
like-
the girl with the butt dating? I remember when she did a porn video.
Back in my day,
Is that still out there? Can an old man get a porno
at IKEA,
at IKEA?
I could
I'll
get
watch
free
it on-
coffee there.
2014.
I want Crendor to go to an IKEA, sit at the IKEA restaurant, and watch the Kim Kardashian porn while he drinks coffee.
Yep.
I want that.
I mean, it'd
So,
make
yeah.
a good non-content.
Oh, dear dang! So, is there anything else to talk about, guys? Do we have anything else of importance?
I gotta read about Beyond Earth. But aside from that, let's see.
Just Beyond Earth. There's a documentary being made for the Oculus Rift.
Oh,
That you watch on the Oculus Rift?
Yeah, it's David Attenborough's next big thing.
whoa! So you get to be like with David Attenborough?
You
Oh,
get to
you-
be David Attenborough.
Oh,
I'm David Attenborough.
hello, I'm David Attenborough here. And today we're gonna take a look at nature.
Nature
Yep.
is a
I
beautiful.
think it's like another flight thing. Like you're flying through the sky and you can look around while you're flying.
Oh, they have to do
see
like
if I-
360
Wait, why
cameras?
would you want to
Yeah.
fly as David Attenborough?
Wait, are you saying David Attenborough can fly? Oh my god. David Attenborough, Superman. I always knew.
But like, wouldn't you want to be in nature with him? Like, it would be okay. They were stupid. They could have made it so you go on an adventure with David Attenborough, like in virtual reality. He's there. He's like, oh, hello, and you go with him, and then you see animals together with him. How cool would that be?
Okay.
You'd be like, I'm on an
here's-
adventure with David Attenborough.
Here's the description. We're now filming for the Oculus Rift, so when we filmed our recent flight in Borneo.
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 I'm a former
Borneo.
history teacher. I'm telling you it's Borneo. Say it that way.
We filmed with an 8-camera rig, so you get the full 360-degree experience.
Ooh. Wait, is that it?
In Borneo.
At this point, David Attenborough's name is synonymous with thoughtful, majestic footage of our planet's many natural wonders.
Like Borneo.
Like Borneo. Yeah. So there's that. Look out for that in your IMAX theaters. I don't know where they would do
Sounded
that.
a lot cooler at the start. Now it just got like, eh.
Well, you get to fly in VR flight.
No.
Yeah. Did you
I'd
see
rather
that
go on a
video of the
journey.
guy who was gonna go skydiving but then dropped his camera and the camera footage is still like legit?
I did see that. I'm convinced that's fake. I don't feel like it
Really?
could
You think so?
land. I don't think it
It
could
landed
land.
amongst the pigs.
Yeah, it landed amongst the pigs, then the pig like ate it. But
That was so good.
that wouldn't happen.
How
That
do you
can't
fake
happen.
that? How would you fake
No,
that,
with the
Crender?
power of editing. We can make movies where they have like giant CGI
but-
landscapes of New York looking realistic as like monsters fighting shit. You're like, how do they fake a camera falling out of the sky?
True.
Like you just have it fall, it goes like, and then it lands, and in that moment, you just do a hard cut, make it look smooth, and it's in the pig trough.
Man's got a point. That's why I make my
Pigs.
videos.
And then you got
Hard
a
cuts,
viral video.
viral
Viral
videos.
video
That's why I
right
make it.
there. That's all I'm saying.
Dodger's just too gullible.
Too gullible.
She believes.
So
she believes
naive. So
she be-
naive up in
She
here.
believes a man who drinks alcohol off the floor is her friend. So gullible.
He's
He
really
is.
not.
He is my
We
friend.
should just make Oculus Rift games.
We should make Oculus Rift games called Reality, where it's like you're just in a car driving. People would love that shit. You're just in a car driving down the road and nothing happens. It's
Yes.
you driving.
You just keep driving. It's like, when does this game end? You like try to get in a car accident, and you can't.
Can't.
You
No,
can't.
you have no control over it. You're it's called passenger. You're the passenger in a car going
Oh my God.
somewhere.
And it just
Oh
goes
my
all
God.
over the like
I would
United
sleep
States.
through the whole game.
Oh no, wouldn't that be great? Because then the people in the car can talk to you
Yeah.
or have conversations.
Oh my
and you're
God,
just the
this is
passenger.
getting amazing.
It could be like a 4-player game.
Or one player and 3 actors.
Like AI. There's
Yeah,
AI.
like-
If it's 4
No, it's-
players, then it's just you talking to people you can talk to, not playing the game.
Oh my God. And you guys, the game could track when you're sleeping or not. So if you accidentally fall asleep in the virtual car and like shit goes down in the car, and you wake up, they'll try to hide it from you, but if you were awake, you're involved in what's
Whoa.
happening.
Here's the best part. At the end, if you go to sleep too much, eventually you wake up in a ditch. And everyone's dead and you're trapped in the car and you can't get
shit.
out. And that's how the game ends if you
But
fall
it's
asleep
like
too much.
after like 18 hours.
Yeah, like if you fall asleep too much, you end up dead in the car. Whoa. Which teaches you don't sleep in a car or else people will draw on your
And it's
face.
because the main
Oh,
guy
you should always sleep in the car. The car is so nice to sleep in.
it's because the main guy was changing the radio station as he talked about texting and driving.
Oh, what an idiot.
What
I
an
know.
idiot. What an idiot. Yeah. And then there's a girl in the back playing Mad Libs.
Yep.
And everyone, she's like, give me a noun. And everyone's like, shut up, Kelly. And she's like, give me a noun, guys. Shut up, Kelly.
That's not a noun.
Guy, give me a noun. Right? And that's like one of the ongoing jokes. Is everyone wants us to go,
but you have to be awake at the exact moment that like an actual serious conversation happens. And if you're awake, it determines the rest of the game.
And if you try to fit into
you're
that
asleep,
conversation, like mid-conversation, like, oh yeah, I know what you guys are talking about, they're like, you didn't start the conversation.
You were
my God,
asleep.
you were
We know. We know you were asleep when we started talking. You don't even know what's going on.
yeah, and then you can say, well, catch
Jimmy
me up,
and
and then they
Crystal.
will. Then they will.
Yeah.
Oh my God, then Kelly will be like, did you hear about Jimmy and Crystal? Oh my God.
Yeah, Jimmy and Crystal are like so over, but Jimmy thinks that they're still together.
Oh my God.
It's like super strong.
And then, like halfway there, there's a hitchhiker, and you can either pick him up or you can just let him go. But if you pick him up, he might help you, he might be friendly, or he might kill you all.
Here's the
Yeah.
best part. It's all done with the same acting skill as all the bad CDI games.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it.
It's like
Oh my
Night Trap
God.
levels. Oh, and there's car songs. And you have to sing along, and you get points for singing along well with the car songs.
Yes.
It's all-
Can you imagine being hired to do this game?
I would love to look.
They're
Sign
like,
me up. I would.
Yeah.
we're legitimately going to. They would legitimately just have to set up like a 360-degree camera, like a bunch of cameras all together in the passenger seat of a car, and then drive
Yep.
for like hours and
Yep.
just film all of it.
Yep.
Yep. But I
That'd
mean,
be
to do that, all you
amazing.
need is like gas money.
Yeah.
Make this game. That and the camera. And bam.
Life is a highway. Just driving down the road. Right? That's like you have a whole selection of songs, and you can change the radio station. Oh, and like you can put on different songs, but it's always good car songs.
Always.
Yeah, always.
So like no matter what channel, it's like California love. Right in that place. Guys, we just made the best
We just
fucking game.
we did. I'm looking forward to this game now. Like this
I'm
Absolutely.
just saying, someone get on it. We need this to happen.
passenger simulator.
No, it's just called Passenger.
Yeah.
Simulator. Adding simulator things is way too mainstream now. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
too
do
mainstream. It's just called Passenger, and it lacks the E, so it's Passenger.
And then when you die at the end of your friends
If you die, there are
If you
multiple
die.
endings.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
there
die.
are many endings. One
Many
ending, you get
endings.
to your destination. They're like, we're here, and you just get out of the car, and that's how it ends. One ending is like you run out of gas, and you're stuck on the road, and you have to eat each other. One ending is you fall asleep, and you wake up, and your car's in a ditch because everyone fell asleep. One ending is you pick up a hitchhiker, and the hitchhiker turns out to be a rich Saudi prince, and he takes you all away and makes you millionaires. One ending is the hitchhiker actually turns out to be a killer, and he murders everyone. One ending is you fall in love with the driver. One ending is you fall in love with one of the passengers. One ending is two of the passengers fall in love with you, and they fight each other, and you get in a car wreck, and everyone dies.
They're
Oh
banging
my God, there's so
while
many
they
endings.
get in a car wreck. 'cause
So
they're
many
banging.
endings. Yeah.
Oh my god! And then if you die, either the game ends, or
Oh, there's
sometimes
heaven.
you
You
get
end up in a car-
reincarnated. Yeah.
You end up in the car in hell. And
Oh,
now
you
you're
go
a
to hell.
passenger in a hell ride.
and you ride through hell.
You ride through hell. And so one
Oh
of
my god.
there is no heaven version of this. You always go to hell because no matter what, all of your friends in the game are assholes, which means implicitly you are an asshole.
And you meet a bunch of like people that would go to hell.
One of the hitchhikers is Hitler.
Yeah, you meet Hitler.
What are you doing? Are you going to the hell beach?
He's just
Why
reading a
don't you
book.
let me
Exactly what
show.
Hitler sounded like.
He's just
That is
reading a
such good
book in
impression.
hell. You're just like, hey, look, it's Hitler. And he's like, oh, hello.
Hello, everybody. Are you going to the hell beach? Can I go with you? And then he gets in the car and he's like, wow. Oh, wait, hold on. Wow. This car is certainly roomy. Is it not? And you guys are like, yeah, Hitler is the best, right?
go to the
and
beach?
if you do enough Mad Libs with Hitler, then your relationship levels just skyrocket. He becomes your best friend, and he
my
won't
God.
leave.
You guys are the coolest people I've ever hung out with. Hell used to be boring, but now we're going to stir up some trouble, right?
You get me become friends, and then you go to the beach, and then Stalin's there, and he steals your beach ball. He's like, "It is my beach ball. I wanted to play with my
Stalin!
friends."
You ruined everything for me. I thought we were friends, but you keep stealing my balls, right? And then you have to negotiate a truce between Hitler and Stalin because the two of them keep fighting all the time.
And then Satan
The
gets
best.
involved. He's like, "Guys, come on, just break it up, all right?"
Guys, this is not what hell's for. Stop fighting. You're causing too much drama down here.
Thank you
That's
for
it.
watching the Co-optional Podcast.
No, and then
Be sure to
and
tune
then-
in
and then they
every Tuesday.
No, I am
at
the
noon.
host. You're not the host. And then they force you to play Ride to Hell Retribution as a punishment of hell in hell.
Oh my goodness, what's happened?
I will choose an adjective.
And that's the one game we'd make. I mean, if you give us crowdfunding, we'll make a bunch more games.
Look, guys, we will make you so many. What I want to make more than anything is I want to make a Japanese dating sim, a WoWCrendor Japanese dating sim that has all Japanese voice actors, not one American voice actor.
Except us.
And also we'll put Hitler in it now too, because Hitler apparently is going to be in it, and it'll be like, "Hey there, would you like to go on a date with me?"
Oh,
Right? What?
it's a Japanese dating sim.
Japanese
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. You messed it all up, Jesse.
You messed it all up. Okay.
Ooh,
But unlike
would you
that,
like to go on a date with me?
Still English. That's still English.
but unlike that stupid game we played, you could do all the fun things it wouldn't let you do.
Like having sex with the anime girls
Or going to that store.
and having
Oh, you're
sex
talking
with the
about
anime
Gogo
girls.
Nippon? Gogo
Yeah.
Nippon, my first trip to Japan.
Yeah, we played that.
And then, but didn't have sex with anime girls, and it was a letdown.
Apparently, from what I saw on YouTube, I wanted to see the ending. There's an ending where you like fall in love with each of them.
Do you have sex with them?
Apparently, there's one where you like see them undressing.
That's not sex with them.
Well, that's all you get.
All right, let's wrap this podcast up. We
All
are
right.
clearly done.
I think we hit our peak. Now we're on the way down now.
We're on the way down.
We're-
Leave them laughing,
not
Crendor.
even
Leave them
just-
laughing. Let's end this thing.
All right. So where the Dodger? Dodger, where can we find you? What do you do, and why are you here?
I have 2 channels. One of them is Press Art to Continue, where I do gaming stuff, and I just put up a video called Dancing at PAX, and you should totally watch it. I dance with Jesse, and part of it, it's good fun times.
We
And
do?
then-
Oh, that's right. We danced.
You don't even remember.
And my other channel is youtube.com/dexteritybonus, where I tell great stories, like that one time when my cat caught 2 flies having sex and then ate them. So tune in for that. And on all of the social medias, I'm at Dexbonus, DEXBONUS.
Woo!
Yep.
Jesse.
Hi, my name is Jesse Cox. You can see my stuff at Jesse Cox on Twitter and on the Jesse Cox on Facebook and Jesse Cox on YouTube. I just posted a video that is swag stuff. So if you're interested in the kind of crap that I got there and more about these cards, that is in the video. And as always, all the swag I collect, I give it away because what the hell am I going to do with it? So
Use it.
it is now there. And then video-wise, we will do a bunch of stuff this week because I didn't do much over the last few days because I was away. But I'm back now, and let's have some fun. I love you guys. I really do want to make a Jesse Cox dating sim where I just walk in on you and I'm constantly swooping down.
Wait a minute. Whatever happened to Crendor's RPG?
Oh yeah.
Crendor gave up on it. He gave up
No,
on
I
it.
didn't
like,
give
something
up
like
on
that.
it.
You gave up? Oh,
I didn't
so
give up on
fun.
it. It just took a long delay. I still have it. And I was on the sandbox level, which is a big desert sandbox.
And he gave up.
Okay.
And I'm at a point where I'm trying to like progress the story, but it's like I feel like the start of the game has too much content. I feel like it has too much content, and I want to bring it
Give up.
back.
You
and
gave
mix
up.
it. I didn't give up.
You gave
I
up.
will not. I will.
So anyway,
Okay, I will complete this game.
if
Yeah.
you are a good anime artist, like really good, I will pay you good money to create a Cox and Crendor Japanese dating sim.
He will.
And I want what I want more than anything is many
Artists
scenes
aren't
where
programmers, Jesse. Artists. You
no,
can't
I need the
make a
art. I
game
need the
with
art to
only
look
artists.
good. I need the art to look good. Then we'll get a programmer to put the art in there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We need lots of scenes where the main character, whoever the player is in one of those Japanese bathhouses, and my character always walks in a bathrobe and just strips down naked for no reason. It just happens all the time. Meanwhile, Crendor's the one who's easy. Crendor's the one. No, actually, hold on. Crendor and I are the most difficult men to seduce. Dodger is the easiest. Dodger's the freebie you get when you play those games. She shows up and is like, "Would you like to do it?" And that happens.
That is how I would say it. But you would have to let both of my cats watch.
Oh yeah, no, that's what happens. And
They
there's
would
gonna be a
just
scene.
Be right here.
I want guys.
Watching.
I want this. I want this. And then we're gonna hire all Japanese. I'm gonna find the best Japanese voice actors I can find.
Yes.
And pay them a fortune to make it happen.
What about TB? What is he in this game?
Oh, TB is the kid who's in every anime game who's like, "Ooh, will you be my friend, Kiri-sama?" Like that guy. Yeah. No one gets to sleep with TB. TB is off limits.
There needs to be one scene where it's just like 10 minutes of dialogue. Just like,
Oh,
it
yeah,
makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
And it's all repetitive. It's like, did you know that if you go down to the park at 9 o'clock, you can meet Jesse there, but only at 9 o'clock at the park? That's where Jesse will be at 9 o'clock at the park. So if you go there, yeah, that.
That one?
Yep. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna happen. I want this. So
Well,
badly.
I will finish my non-content RPG then by the end of this year. By the end of this year.
Whoa, that's such a bold claim.
It's a bold
I'm going to
claim.
eat another Cheeto
Whoa.
because you said that.
Yes. It'll be done by the end of this year. And Crendor-tainment 2014. So, hey. You go find me on youtube.com/WoWCrendor. I make videos. It's pretty great. I also have youtube.com/CrendorIRL, which is all my non-content. I also, on that channel, have videos such as Dodger Eats Ramen. I have Jesse Cox's refrigerator. I have TB's refrigerator. I have Jesse eating a sandwich in slow motion.
You went to my
Surprised you haven't
hometown.
done my refrigerator.
He went to my
know.
hometown. He went to my hometown and found where I used to live in my old house. So
I
right now
did.
there's someone on the internet calling or probably stalking that house, and I don't know who lives there now. Those people they need to be worried. They need to run.
They need to run.
They need help. Those people.
I mean, and I still have all the refrigerators ready to go. I need to get Dodger's refrigerator. I can get Sam's refrigerator. I need to do my own refrigerator, but I'm saving that. That's like the special. That's like the grand finale. You don't put that up yet. I'll get a bunch of people's refrigerators, and then what else do I got? We got twitter.com/WoWCrendor, facebook.com/Crendor. Of course, there's twitch.tv/Crendor, where I stream every Friday and eat food on stream. That usually gets the most views when I'm eating. So you can just follow the stream right now or subscribe if you want to give me money, because that's cool, and you get cool emoticons. It's a win-win.
I just checked my phone to see if my mom sent me an email about today's podcast. She sent none, so I assume she gave up and was like, "This is
She probably
shit.
gave up.
This
I
is
don't-
shit. Who is this Jesse Cox asshole? What a rube." That was my mom.
What a rube?
What a
rube.
rube. My goodness.
What a rube.
Such strong words.
What is a rube?
Look it up, Crendor. It's 1930 slang. Should be right up your alley.
I was more of a 50s person.
Whatever. Same. Still works.
Let's see. Is there anything else? Did I make anything cool lately? Not really. I made Goat Sim. You go watch my Goat Simulator vid. That was fun. It's pretty great. So check that out. I'm also covering Warlords of Draenus.
Draenus.
Draenus. Warlords
Draenus.
of Draenus stuff.
Are
when
you
that comes out.
are you in the friends and family
Yeah.
yet? What? I'm not in that.
Well,
and
it
I'm a
didn't-
friend and family.
No, it didn't start yet. But I mean,
Motherfuckers, better let me in. You better let me in. So Crendor and I can make our videos.
I know. We'll all get in at the same time. We're all on the list of friends.
The only list I'm on is the list of people to avoid at conventions.
I mean, I have a list of people to avoid, and you are on it, so.
Yep.
it
I'm on
makes sense.
everyone's list of people who avoid a convention. Like, this guy will creep you out.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, and we're done.
Yay!
Yay!
I managed to salvage some of the podcast. TB can't be mad at me now.
Yeah.
He will.
I thought it was a very on-topic podcast.
I tried. I gave it a good 2 hours, and then I just quit.
Yeah, but I mean, it was better than either of us. We both quit a long time ago, and we started eating Cheetos.
You assholes. All right, that's it. We're done.
All right, that's it.
Thank you,
We're
everybody.
done. Thanks for listening, watching. Follow Facebook, youtube.com/WoWCrendor, Facebook.com/WoWCrendor, Twitch.tv/WoWCrendor. Just look up Crendor.
Cosplayers at PAX,
WoWCrendor.
call me.
PAX and Crendor. Go to
Call
Rodeo
me,
Arcade.
cosplayers.
RodeoArcade.com/Jesse Cox and buy the shirt.
I'm
the
on the
Goobity Gop
internet.
Gop
That
Gop
means
shirt. It's a great
I
shirt.
could be famous.
You can go check
Call
it out.
me.
It's pretty great.
Call
Goobity
me,
Gop Gop shirt. Because we
cosplayers.
get part of the money, and money is
Call
good. We
me.
like money. Money.
Cosplayers, call me.
Call
Call
them.
me.
Call them, cosplayers.
I have a shirt that says Goopity on it.
Yeah, buy that because I get part of the money.
I want a Goopity on your shirt.